Goblin hype has been casted. Gobos, get your fresh hot gobos here.
Hello. How's everyone doing? It has been quite the week. Quite the week, I should say.
Honey
How
as
have
a
y'all been?
baby.
Oh, yeah. As a little itty bitty baby. Little itty bitty baby. That's me. That's me over there. Look it. Here, let me scooch it over. There we go. Now y'all can see it all. Y'all can see everything. That's what Honey Goblin. My mom said that I can buy the plushie. Neato. Congratulations! Let's go! It was quite the week indeed. Hello, Jeff. Hello, Gecko. Meta Myth. How are y'all doing? Whew. It has been quite a week. I have had many things happen, and I am sure y'all would love to hear them, and I will tell them to you in just a bit. Just gonna chill for a second. This is like the first day where I haven't had to go outside. It has been a time. A time indeed. Indeed, quite a time. We're all in good time. We all in good time. Exactly, Jeff. Rose marketable.
I am
Thank
rewarding myself with a hearty meal of mapo tofu and duck today, Tilda.
Ooh. Mapo tofu. Oh, I used a little packet to make mapo tofu. Sadly, the packet was not very good. I want to make like actual mapo tofu next time. I think it would be good. Because I've had it before. It's delicious. The packet that I bought is just like, could be better. Could be better. I have to take a shower now. I'm back. Welcome back, Jasper. How are y'all doing? Oh, literally my favorite food. Mapo tofu is excellent. Myth made scones earlier today. They didn't come out exactly as I planned, but they're still pretty good. Nice. That's good. Now you get to make them again and hopefully know what happened. Oh, little stretch. Oh.
Shaking honey violently like a can of soda.
I'm sad that I didn't add a shake toggle. I ran out of time and prioritized, the rest of it. But how funny would that have been if I could have like shaker like a Coke can as a toggle? Thank you for all the redeems myth. Oh my gosh. Yes, I needed it. Struggling to get my PC to work in. Oh no, Zancro. I'm so sorry. I hope it's an easy fix. With matching can shaking sounds. I haven't figured out how to add sounds to a model, specifically physics-induced sounds. That sounds like something that should be possible, but I haven't figured it out yet. I just have not figured it out yet. Let me take a little sip. Ugh. For the breathe myth.
Chat, did you know that we are at 124 sold and counting? Order now at makeship.com. Also send Honey some love and support. She deserves it.
Oh, thank you. Making Honey rattle like a can with a pebble in it would be tremendous. It would be so funny. Are you kidding me? The technology could be there. I just haven't figured it out yet. And that's okay. That's normal. I love this music. Did I post? Yes, I posted I'm going live. Good. Good. I gotta remember to do that more often. Bam, bam. A little e-wiggle. Thank you, Myth. Also, the posture check. Yes, I like the sound of your ears flapping. Yeah, if they could add a ears flapping sound, I wonder how good that would be. It would have to be particularly set off by a certain amount of physics, rather than just having them move up and down to have sound. Because I feel like that sound would get a little grating after a while. Judgmental. If I wasn't flat broken, unemployed, I'd get a plushie in a heartbeat. Absolutely no worries. Understandable. Times are tough. I'm not going to be upset if y'all can't get it. It is okay. I will say, I don't do plushes very often, so I'm just letting y'all know it's a limited time thing. They will not be here after, I believe, 15 days, so keep that in mind. You being here is enough. Thank you, Johnny. Thank you so much. Did I do everything? Yeah, I think I did. It has been a very interesting 4 days. I'm very excited to talk about it because I feel like it is relevant and I should keep y'all posted because it is important. I was very annoyed about being laid off before my birthday. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That's rough, buddy. I forgot to... Oh, Myth already pinned it. Perfect. Perfect. But before I get into that, let me say thank you. Jasper, thank you for the resub. Happy 49 months. And Anonymous, thank you for the gifted sub to Judgmental Clippy. And Zindel, thank you for the resub. Happy 32 months. Why must you darken our door again, foul wizard? Haven't you taken enough from Honey? Apparently not. Thank you for the lurk, Artie. I hope you're doing well. And also, Muriak, thank you for the resub. Happy 51 months.
I can once again say true and accurate facts about why Honey is my favorite VTuber of all time and why we're all grateful that she streams until Honey cries tears of joy. However, I am tired and wish to sleep, so pretend I did that instead. Okay. Make sure y'all hydrate, bully Honey with love, and make sure Honey takes care of herself. Or else.
I'll do my best. I'll do my best. That's all we can do. Whew. Oh, my God, he's got a new haircut. Ooh, I hope you like it. I hope you like the haircut. And also, before I get too carried away, Plugbear, thank you for the happy 37 months. Great googly moogly. Guess it's that time again. Thanks for another month of good vibes and comfy streams. Excited for the new plush and ready to beat chat with sticks to get it funded. Well, on to arting. Gonna draw some more gubbos. Nice. Nice. I'm also going to draw goblins. Specifically me. And it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a good time. Also, hi Noel, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. Me and my dad finally got new phones. Glad to see your stream right now. Could use it after I found out one of my parakeets passed away today. Oh no. I am glad you're feeling better, Noel. But yeah, congrats on you and your dad getting new phones. That's great. Dark Revival. What's a lurk? So a lurk is when someone kind of goes into quiet mode, if that makes sense, where they will be in the stream, but they won't really be actively chatting. And that is okay. I am 100% a lurker. And that is okay. That's just me. So I am not upset when people do that. Basically falling asleep with the TV on. Yeah, kind of like that. Or doing the laundry. Yeah, kind of background noise for a stream. Oh, great googly moogly. Haven't heard that in years. Isn't that from Futurama? Is that from Futurama? I can't recall. And I got a new car on Monday. Nice. Trying to figure out car insurance, but I think I finally got it figured out, so now it's time to relax. Yeah, time to chill. It's all good. Anonymous, thank you for the gifted sub to Artie. Thank you very much. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this plushie. But yeah, the plush is only going to be available for another 15 days. So if y'all would like to grab it, feel free. It's only there for a little bit, so just heads up. But yeah, this week has been an interesting time. I had a very small procedure done, as well as right now one of my siblings is hospitalized. So I have been a little busy. So I haven't been able to post the promos that I have been planning to post for the plushie, because not only was I recovering from a small procedure, my sibling very soon afterwards had to be hospitalized. Like, they're okay. They are gonna be in the hospital for potentially several weeks. So if I'm less active than usual, that would be why. But yeah, in terms of me, I'm fine. The procedure that happened was I got my IUD changed. And so it's just a very quick little procedure where it's just like they change your an implant that you have. So I'm okay. I am all right. I have been recovering. It's very normal to recover right away, so it is not bad at all. But yeah, it's an IUD. Yeah. For those of you who do not know, an IUD is an intrauterine device. It is basically a form of birth control. So it's a pretty easy one. You just get it changed every 5 years. It does involve inserting and removing a piece of plastic and copper. Well, for me, it's copper. Sometimes it has hormonal from your uterus, and then putting it back in. So very fascinating stuff. Yeah. Kind of next with the arm implant. I have heard many things about the arm implant. Some of my friends have gotten the arm implant and have had very mixed results because it does mess with your hormones quite a bit. But yes, changing out your girl like a real Jew. I've seen how they do it and does not look pleasant. Yeah, so the way it works, the reason it takes a little bit to recover is also, if this is too graphic, I'll only talk about it for like 5-ish minutes, so no worries if you want to just pop out and pop back in. Nothing wrong with that. But yeah, basically what they do is they take forceps after numbing the area, and you take some painkillers, usually to help numb the pain. what they do is they grab forceps that pierce your cervix to hold it in place while they remove it and put the new one in. Varies from person to person how it goes. Thankfully, in the past and this time round, only like a couple minutes of strong cramping, and then I was fine. And it's just I have to recover as it bleeds for the next couple days. The whole cervix? Yeah. So if you don't know what forceps look like, they are kind of like tongs with little needles at the end that just hold it in place. Because if you don't hold it in place, the cervix, you can't really put the device in properly. So that's pretty much what happens. It sounds rough. Yeah, for some people it is absolutely rough. For me, because I know that I have ADHD, it's just something that, like, if it ever comes up, I don't want to have to worry about it. In order for it to come up, I would have to go outside, but hey, it's one of those things where I'm like, I know I don't want to have kids, so I might as well just do this and not think about it for the next 5 years, so yeah. But yeah, basically, I've been recovering for the past couple days, and while I was recovering, my sibling needed to go to the hospital. Met a better sex and sorry. Exactly. It's like a preventative thing where it's like, I'd rather not have to worry about this, you know? But I'm okay. I am genuinely okay. I'm more worried about my sibling, but yeah, it's okay. It's stressful. It's stressful having your sibling have to go into the hospital. So my family's been dealing with that. That is the family emergency that I was dealing with this week, is my sibling had to be hospitalized. And I don't know when they will be getting out. So if I am a little bit more scatterbrained or a little bit quieter than usual, that would be why. I just wanted to let y'all know. So, yeah. Yeah. As long as you're comfortable enough to stream, I hope you and your whole family are going to be okay. I think so. I think it would be worse if I didn't stream. The very unfortunate timing of this is it did happen the same week I was resting from the procedure, and I have the plush campaign. So I would rather give it my all and stream while this plush campaign is happening. If afterwards I am tired, I will take a little break. I am a creature of habit. I really like keeping my schedule tight and clean, and that's just me. But yeah, going to be taking it so chill and easy, which
Let's
is why
all be
today
thankful she wasn't demonetized.
I don't know why I would be demonetized. I think that's okay to talk about. But yeah. Hello, Zooch, how's it going? Also, Dragonair, thank you for the 500 shinies. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope they have a fast and full recovery. I hope so too. Yeah. Jasper, please tell your sibling we're all sending them as many good healing vibes and physically, metaphysically possible. Thank you. Yeah, it's medical and educational within TOS. Yeah, it is not sexual. It is medical and educational talk, which is allowed on Twitch. There are certain words that sometimes YouTube will flag, but I think for the sake of education, I am willing to have that trade-off where it's like I would rather people learn about these very important, very standard things that people have to deal with their bodies, rather than use flowery words around it all to try to get around getting TOS, if that makes sense. But yeah, so we're just taking it
As
easy
a man
today,
who's allergic
chilling.
to condoms, IUDs are a blessing.
Absolutely. There are many reasons people use different forms of contraceptives, and it is a very fascinating topic. Unfortunately, I think going into too much of the realm of talking about that could brush up against TOS, but absolutely do research. There are many different options for everybody depending on what their body needs and what they're allergic to, how they react to it. If one does not work for you, because there are some that are hormonal that mess with your body, and sometimes the hormonal stuff helps your body. It is case by case. Test until you find what works for you. That is the best advice I can give. I'm crying thinking about everyone hugging a tiny sweet goblin. Just a crowd of people like hugging a little plush guy. The horrors of latex allergies. Oh my gosh, yeah. I think, aren't theater seats sometimes made of latex? Like, if I recall, that's actually a problem for people with latex allergies, is the, like, some very common things that you don't think of are made of latex. And that must be just so difficult. Ocean, thank you for the posture check. A lot of options out there for the ladies. Yes. I hope that in the future and the present, there will be many, many options for the mask and the PP havers. Because I feel like they should also have the ability to control when they would like to start a family. I think that is extremely important. It is not just for the uterus, it is also for the other the testes. I guess. I guess. They do have fem condoms. Yes, it's very fascinating. They are hard to find, unfortunately, but yeah, there's so many there's so many different options. I hope that they continue to expand the options available to everyone, you know. Is there a pill for guys yet? There was at one point. The downside is as far as I remember, it was discontinued because of the side effects, which is frustrating because the side effects for fem contraceptive pills was not discontinued despite the side effects. It's like, medical sexism. Where does it start and end, sort of things. Male injection shots and yeah, exactly. There's also ones where it's like, genuinely, some of it just did not work. That is absolutely a case too, where it's like sometimes things just actually don't work. And sometimes there is an element of medical sexism. Sometimes there is not enough research, not enough funding for projects. It is a fascinating realm of study, the medical research field. And I am not equipped enough to really speak on it because I am not working in the medical field. Like, straight up, I am not a doctor. You know? Can't wait till Cyberpunk comes, we can get fixed with Cybertronics and become greater. I would like to perhaps not live in the cyberpunk dystopia. You saying this is a plushie is kind of like, honestly, the dissonance is the dissonance? The dissonance is not lost on me. The cute exterior and the very informative words I am saying coming out of my mouth definitely have a interesting contrast to them, for sure. I think the pills could actually sterilize them. Yeah, there's also that issue of like, you don't, there's a very delicate balance when it comes to hormones and contraceptives. Like, there's so much research that goes into it. It's genuinely fascinating. Jeff, so long as I can get my fiber optic spinal cord and gun arm, I'm good. Jeff has priorities. Jeff knows what he wants. Good. Honey always has a cute exterior and interior. Thank you. You know, the wildest lore of cyberpunk, cloning is 100% solved in cyberpunk. They can make perfect limbs and organs for people. I feel like that would bring up some very interesting ethical issues. Like, I'm just ugly, best contraceptive. Bro, be nice. Be nice to yourself, okay? Be nice. Self-depreciating humor is very funny. I do it all the time. But you also gotta have really uplifting humor, too. Give me the extra arms. I feel like if I were in the cyberpunk universe, like, in terms of what mods I would want, I don't think I would want any mods. Most of what I would want is just ear piercings. And not even that many. I like my ear piercings. I feel like that might be different though, because if you're born in the world of cyberpunk, you might have a different idea of what is normal. And especially if you can undo stuff like tattoos and stuff like that, I feel like that would be pretty cool. Hear me out. Teeth. Teeth could be neat. Wife says this plushie model would be great for Valentine's. If you're feeling it, exclamation point plush, you can get a little early Valentine. You'd have extra ears to get pierced. Extra ears for good hearing. I feel like the one thing that is very, very scary with the cyberpunk realm is something that is happening nowadays, which is, excuse me, little burp, is eyes that can record. Because we already have that with meta glasses. that is a huge breach of privacy. Imagine you are making out with someone or being intimate with someone and they're just recording everything you do or live streaming it. It's just like that is terrifying. Like my glasses record. Some glasses now record, which is why a lot of uh people, especially women, are very, very uncomfortable with
Buy
like
extra
going out in
arm on the
public.
black market. Become Octopus Man. Sign be up for the cyberpunk world.
I don't think I would live in the cyberpunk world if I could choose it. Glasses can record. Yeah, so it's a new thing where Meta has released glasses that can record, and it's marketed as this very like wholesome, like, oh look, you can record your favorite moments with your friends, not even having to worry about a camera. And it's like, no, that is a huge breach of privacy where you could be looking at someone, and here's the thing, if someone doesn't know they're being filmed, that is a huge problem. Yes, you can absolutely catch someone doing something illegal or something very like absolutely horrible and have proof of it, but that is in the fantasy world where this technology will only ever be used to be good. But here's the thing, is odds are it is going to be a much worse thing for people in general. Because I remember Pokimane had this thing where she was talking on a podcast where a guy had a camera on his side and wasn't filming her, and he was asking a bunch of questions. And they were rage baity questions by the end of it, and she was like, "What is going on?" And she kind of just left. And another streamer talked to her and was like, "That guy was filming you. He had glasses on. Like Meta glasses can do that. They can just film people. So yes, he disarmed you by not pointing a camera at you, but he did film you with glasses." And it's like, that is horrifying. That is absolutely horrifying. There is a big reason why I considered at one point doing videos with my face, because I was like, there are some things I want to do. Like I want to show off these really cool nature or travel vlogs. But then as soon as I realized not only is there AI generated imagery and the ethics and the problems with AI generated like revenge porn and stuff, but there's also the issue of just like privacy, to the point where I'm like, I don't want even my family members to post pictures of me online. Like I just cannot trust putting anything online. I was already really wary of it. I haven't posted anything online for years. Like years, years, years. And so that is safe enough for me. But some of my cousins are way too comfortable putting very personal information online. But yeah, but I'm gonna do the seed harvester stream. Sorry. We're gonna be seed harvesting tomorrow. It'll be fun. I have carrot seeds I want to harvest. For a blessed moment, I had forgotten there's a thing people do with AI. Yeah. Yeah, it's a whole thing. Hello, cookbook. I'm Plugbeard. Thank you for the 100 shinies. I love surveillance capitalism. It's one of my favorite things when corporations can see and control every part of our lives through constant monitoring. It's so frustrating because we have so little privacy and so little connection. It's a problem out there, you know? Having glasses used to mean something. I have a lot of friends that wear glasses, genuinely. Uh, and the really frustrating part is like they don't want to use this technology, but now everyone has to be careful of people wearing glasses. And I'm like, that sucks. That sucks. Turtle. Hedgehog, what are you afraid of? Of course, question is jokes, since of course sharing stuff online dumb. The fact that like people have forgotten it is a bad idea to share not only their age, their name, but where they live, where they go to school, where they do their shopping, like any of that information should not be online. It absolutely should not. Good night, bye. I hope you have a good sleep. Fight back against anti-consumerism and become Clippy. Clippy didn't want any of your personal information. He wanted to help. Hey, honey, glad to catch a stream. Hope you're having a good evening. Thank you, Cyber. I'm having a pretty good one. I'm promoting the plush. I do like this plush. It is very, very cute. It's very, very adorable, and I'm very, 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 very happy with it. I worked so hard on the model. Dark Revival. Now I gotta be concerned. My mom got spied on since she was claiming workers' comp from her job. Lawyers questioned her about her hobbies and how she likes to garden. Worse, since my mom loves gardening.
Of course it's cute.
She doesn't do any of the work. I dig the holes. Daikubeda. Make sure you post your food photos just as you take them before you eat, so the stalker has 20 to 30 minutes to find you while you finish your dinner. I honestly, if you do post any pictures like that, so there is a standard thing you do in idol communities where if you are going to eat something or post a picture of what you eat or a cafe you've gone to, wait until you have gone home. And if you want to make it feel like the same experience, and you'll notice a lot of VTubers especially do this, they do not post pictures of where they are currently. That is a huge doxing risk. That's a huge safety risk. So you're supposed to delay your pictures by minimum an hour after you have already left. Better yet, post them several days after you have already been there at the same time as you took it, such as lunch, breakfast, etc. Because by then you will have been gone. And people can follow your tracks if you want to, but you will be really, really far ahead, especially if you are continually traveling. If you are frequenting one location, do not post your pictures until after you have left on like your trip. It is so, so important to do that. That is why a lot of the times I do not post any images of like food or locations or even fauna. People are really creepy. Things you think are normal, like grass or clovers, those can be regional, so be careful. But yeah. Original hamster. I'm legally blind, so I mostly wear sunglasses. I have really mixed feelings about Meta glasses. They advertise the accessibility options, which could make my life a lot easier, but I worry that anything it does for me suddenly become marketable assets. Absolutely, yeah. Fredinko, I love your new model. Hope you are doing well. Lurk by. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, that GeoGuessr guy. Exactly, like that GeoGuessr guy. Absolutely. Oh, little stretch. Excuse me. Jasper, I can never take pictures with intent to post it. I just do not compute in my brain to do that. It makes no sense to me. Let me switch over to doing some art. Let's chill and do some art. It'll be fun and relaxing and a good time. A little bit of art. Scooch over. Get over here. Get over here. Scooch over a little more, actually. I love art. Let me just make sure that I got everything posted.
And here comes the giant fist.
No! You wouldn't hit a little guy. You wouldn't punch a little plush, would ya? Would ya? Yo, back to this art. Back to this one, baby. Patrick, no! Ah, how I love art. But yeah, I finished this. I was planning to post this week. But due to just in general things falling apart with what was happening with my family, I had to put a couple things on hold. I love this hand. Look at this. Look at my little hand. Look at it. It's cute. Lexi, if you want to never sleep again, you can look up Joe's monkey who finds people who want to be found. He can do it very easily, and he shows others how to do it. It is incredibly easy to get doxxed. Incredibly easy to get doxxed. Like, scarily easy. Even if you live in the middle of nowhere, it is not difficult. Like, it looks like a Lisa Simpson hands, actually. It kind of does. Did you work out your anti-AI stuff yet? No, not yet. For some reason, Glaze doesn't want to download on this new computer. That's okay. Sometimes that happens, but the Glaze team is extremely busy, and I have not been able to get web Glaze. So what I do is I post my pictures after I glaze them with my old computer, which has Glaze and Nightshade downloaded on them. Got my Gobble plush storage day. Let's go, Let's go! I hope you all are having fun. I'm so
going
excited
to bed for realsies this time. Good night all. Overwhelm Honey with love. Take care of yourselves. Make sure Honey takes care of herself. Honey cute. Chat. Tell Honey she's cute as much as possible.
Thank you, Jasper. Good night. You get some sleep, alright? You would think that stylus would be too big for plush honeys. No, I resized it. It's okay. It's okay. It's normal. It's alright. Let me adjust the color real quick, because this color is a little too yellow. I want to adjust it a little bit so it's not as yellow. I'm really excited for the future. I have so many things I'm looking forward to. There's so many things I'm stressed out about, but I think that's normal. I'm starting to realize, like, adult life is just being stressed out all the time. And that's kind of by design. And you know what? I think that the point is to be stressed out all the time.
Crazy? I was crazy once. They locked me in a room, a rubber room. A rubber room filled with rats, and rats make me crazy.
I hope we didn't get rabies. We thrive through the chaos. There was this meme I saw on Tumblr. Like, I have gotten back into Tumblr, and I am so happy about it. Hear me out. Tumblr feed actually works really well. Because if you like something, it will show you more of that. Instead of continually showing you, like, rage baity stuff like Twitter, it is so much nicer, especially for... I'm sure the writing community would protest and say that there's better sites out there, but for someone who is, like, likes poetry, it is not too difficult to find poetry there. It is definitely what you make of it. Blue Sky is similar, but Blue Sky is going through this weird phase where it's like trying to figure out what the limits of what it can do. And granted, Tumblr already figured that out where it's like, no, not safe for work. And Blue Sky is kind of heading in that direction too. So I'm just like, you know what? I might just start my own website. I want to learn how to make my own website where I can just post my art. Like, create my own blog, post my own art, and just have a site where I do that. I think that might work. Didn't Tumblr get rid of Not Safe Works? Absolutely did. Old Tumblr was the best, and still the best site for text-based posting, but it used to be, where all the artists were, and the algorithm and search functions were amazing, and they were way less ads. Yep. Even now, it is way less ads than Twitter. Every 3 posts is an ad on Twitter, and I'm like, no wonder artists feel extremely lost in the algorithm, because it's like, it doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense the way it is set up. Anyway, this Asterian one is about done, so let's do that. And let's choose the next meme I'm going to redraw. I do love this one. I love this meme. It's a good one. Zooch, if not for Blue Sky, I'd be using Tumblr. Yep. Here's the thing. the way Blue Sky is going with the censorship, I've realized now, and I kind of hoped it would be different this time, but I'm not surprised, just disappointed, that it's like there is censorship. Like the censorship is happening, and it is happening everywhere, which is so, so frustrating. Sorry, I had to label that. But the censorship is happening everywhere. And I don't want to have to be at the mercy of social media, like socials. I don't have to worry about whether enough posts get engagement. Granted, moving audiences from their social media sites is extremely difficult. It is so hard to do. But I want to find a way to have a place for my art where even if the site just shuts down, I will have a backlog that people can look at for my stuff, you know? No golden age of pro clutching. It really does feel like that. And the thing with pro clutching that a lot of pro clutchers don't want to admit is if you start pro clutching at like the smallest things, it's like, congratulations, the next generation is going to suffer from a whole lot more abuse because they won't know how to identify it. It's a whole thing. Sorry, we're getting to honey rant hours. It happens. We come here every once in a while. Let me get my arc lev on. Zooch, 20% of the accounts I followed left because of the ban. Another 50% of the accounts I followed left because of the accounts left. Yep, for Tumblr. This meme's gonna be great. I love redrawing memes, and I haven't been able to do it because I was so busy working on this plush that now we can finally do it. I love memes. Memes make me laugh. They're funny. A little bit of an upward angle. This old Tumblr. Shouldn't have deleted my old account. Both Markiplier and Jacksepticeye liked and reposted a few of my posts. Good memories. I like Blue Sky, but it kind of feels like nobody sees my stuff over there. It's tricky because I get about the same amount of views from both, but sometimes things on Twitter just absolutely pop up. Here's the problem that I've run into with it is my brain chases the dopamine high sometimes. And when it does that, my brain goes like, oh, I gotta keep posting. And it's like, no, last time I tried that, I burnt out. I have to be realistic that I think a lot of artists are extremely burnt out, not only from censorship, payment processors, just the world in general, AI generated stuff, and now social media. I think a lot of us are just burnt out. We're just really tired and trying to figure things out. And unfortunately, artists are really big indicators for how things are in the world. Artists and autists. Villain. The root is payment processors. 99% of censored media is legal and only immoral to an ultra minority. Payment processors cite chargebacks as an issue, but they allow it. Yeah. It is so frustrating and difficult. Because, like, I don't do anything that payment processors would object to. The problem is, even if you don't do anything ban-worthy or even risk it, you are still at the mercy of them, and it is so tricky. Also, Sapperwolf, happy 42 months, welcome back. And Grey Wolf, happy 21 months. You're still here? Me too, bud. Me too. Also, Red Impact, thank you for the posture and hydrate and ear wiggles. Yes! All of them. A little sippy. So, Interesting thing you could do with payment processors is if you are someone buying something, it is stronger for you to go, hey, why can't I buy this? Rather than the business or the artist to go, hey, why can't I sell this? Because if the consumer goes, why can't I use your payment processor to purchase this thing legally, like the way I'm intended to, the payment processor is more likely to listen to y'all than the artist, which is so frustrating. I drew that too realistic, but we'll get through that. I'm gonna draw me with my messy, too long hair that needs to be cut. Because this is kind of what my hair looks like. Is a guy making 200K a year off using AI and AI coded not safe for games with AI assets? Yeah. It's rough. Corpos are not on Blue Sky, which is a blessing and a curse in a world built for corpos. Yep. Absolutely. I gotta make this jaw so much smaller.
A guy is sitting behind the widow at a funeral. After the eulogy, he says to her, "Do you mind if I say a word?" The widow says, "By all means." The guy stands up, says, "Plethora," and sits down again. The widow says, "Thank you. That means a lot."
That's a pretty good one. Alright, that's a pretty good one. Well done. Well played. Well done. Such a cool hairstyle. Thank you. Thank you very much. Glad y'all like it. Alright, that's the rough. Let's turn that down. Let's do the clean. I'm trying to practice drawing faster because as much as I go like, oh, drawing faster doesn't really matter, it's like I want to draw faster though. Because if I get my ideas out faster, then I can learn how to execute them with more precision and clarity.
I do not like this plushie, Charlie. It's smug or mocks me.
Yeah. Yeah. It does. It does. I love that I see no big corporations on Blue Sky, but a crap ton of indie studios promoting their projects. Yes, I do like that. Omar Makaz, thank you for the resub. Happy 51 months. If I squish the plush, does it hurt? No, it feels nice. It feels nice getting hugs. Give me hugs, please. 100% normal meets Goku. Are you reading the labels? Yeah, you absolutely are. Okay. Yeah, okay. I'll show y'all the Goku one because you read it. I do love this one. I just like this one. I think it's neat. I like this meme. Like these are all just memes that I just think is fun. I just think they're neat. I have a space pun for you, but I'll have to tell you next time. I need more time to plan it. That's a good one. Like I love drawing memes, and I do encourage people to really draw memes because it is so good for your art skill to learn how to draw quickly. Because you will feel like you are improving when you are able to draw with speed. Even if your skill doesn't improve the way you want, focusing on how to improve can really help. And how to improve your speed is a lot of the times to learn
This is our
how
honey
to...
goblin.
Whoop.
Honey is roughly 85% sugar by makeup. The other 15% would be water, but honey needs help with that, meaning she is closer to 100% sugar. So, it would be accurate to say hi to honey like this. Hey sugar tilde.
Hey, sugar. How's it going? I like saying hey, sugar. It was a fun one. The next debut, I'll have to bring it back out. Sugar tilde. Remember I first heard the word meme when I saw art memes like 15, 20 years ago? I think I never really knew the origin of meme. It just existed since I was a kid, so. Pestle accurate as always. How's it going, Pestle? How are you doing? Cookboto. Okay, I go now. Bye. Bye. You take it easy. Have a good one, okay? Made one of my D&D players' characters. Good kind of cry? Good cry? I hope it's a good cry. Are there different grades of plushie for grips, different grip strength? They're all pretty one size fits all with grip strength. You can absolutely try crushing the head with your hand if you can. That'd probably give you a little more resistance than the body, but the body's a good warm up. And if you just want to hold the little limbs for just a little squeeze, go for that. It's built in. Just imagine kissing a person who's only sugar like honey gob, then you can receive cavities. Free cavity with every kiss. You're welcome. Dentists love me. Honestly, I'm gonna be so for real. I don't think your dentists like doing cavities. Like, I don't think dentists actually like when you get cavities. At least my sweet tooth is satisfied. Oh, I ate half a chocolate bar today. That was decadent. Living deliciously, truly. But dentists would love doing cosmetic work instead of cavity work. I feel like, yeah, dentists would probably like it. I think dentists would genuinely like it if you took care of your teeth. I don't imagine it's like it's like when people are like, "Oh, the doctor hopes you get sick." It's like, "No, the doctor does not hope you get sick. The doctor hopes you will be okay, though." Like, I don't think doctors are there to go like, "Ah, yes, I am so excited for someone to come in with a medical emergency." It's like, no, I think if they could just chill and have a nice calm day with nothing to worry about, it would be good for them. Is that a crayon brush? This is a textured pen that comes with Clip Studio Paint. So it comes with the basic pack. Did I not open this up properly? There we go. Think I'm gonna get my dentist to give me vampire teeth. Interesting. You want vampire teeth? Okay. Wouldn't that suck if you bit your tongue though? Going in to get a haircut. The barber fucked me up. Alright, liner for that one done. Yippee! With all the AI art in the world, what do you think Vincent van Gogh would be doing if he was born today? I think he'd be a baby. He would indeed be a baby. You're so right. Sindel, dentist, your teeth are falling out. Are you flossing? Patience. Yes, every day, dentist. What kind of floss? Candy floss. Oh. Pestle, my players love me because I let them do the dumbest and fun stuff, but they hate me for what I throw at them. The consequences of their action. The Quincy's. Come get them. Would you rather have an insanely busy day at work or a day where you just do nothing but gossip with your coworkers? Yeah, exactly. Just chill. You got him, Natoba. You got him. Does that outfit change colors? This current one? No, it does not. Because the plush does not change colors, so I figured I would let it not change colors. Save check. Good idea, Pestle. Thank you. Might want to read my previous comment. Oh, my bad. I traumatized them. No! They went through all stages of grief before settling on unending rage. They were fighting a necromancer that used babies. Understandable. Understandable why they would be so upset, honestly. I get it. I get it. So cute. Thank you, DJ.
Don't forget to leave soup out for Honey when makeshift day arrives or she will steal your socks. And your dried pasta. I don't know, she's going through a thing this week.
I'm going through it, I need carbs. They got to cast Meteor Swarm on an individual. Did he live? Did he survive? Gotta head out for going out for dinner night now. Be back in a bit. Have a good one, Johnny. Y'all should totally grab a plush if you can. Absolutely, you have 15 days to grab a plush. And then it's gone. Forever. Enjoy. Here's a necromancer. Do you want him to? Honestly, if he's using for bait, listen. If he's killing babies, I don't really got much sympathy for him. Quite honestly, no, I don't particularly want that sort of thing if they're killing babies.
Guys, check out this adorable little creature I found outside.
It's me. I'll chew up your socks. Don't ask why. Sometimes it's just fun. Sometimes it is fun. Also, Pestle, thank you for the breathe. Not even the worst enemy I've tossed them. Truly. Giving them worthy foes to kill. Eccentric, hi. Hi, honey. Loving your plushie model. It's so cute. Hope you're doing well. Also, I can order your plush. Also, I ordered your plush the other day. I can't wait for drive. Me too. Me too. I'm very excited. Mekachu. I was planning to purchase a plush at some point this week, but then I had to quickly buy a new phone since my old had a bloated battery. Absolutely fair. That makes sense. Make sure your phone works. Want to be a necromancer and hope the DM takes us to a city with a natural history museum. Ooh. Ooh. That could be fun. Oh,
Don't eat my socks, tiny chaos creature.
why not? Why not? Why shouldn't I eat them? Why the heck not? The DM gives his greatest battle to most annoying players. Sometimes it's fun to do that. Sometimes genuinely fun to do that. My brother's poodle eats socks. Dogs will eat a bunch of weird things. You bring them into their house, feed them, they will eat strange things, even if you don't want them to. 'Tis in their nature to be little guys. Give my hardest battles to my edgiest lords. Also greatest? No, for the annoying ones, they have the enemies that change the rules of the game. Here's the thing. If your characters are great, you do give them the most challenging battles, but ones that are satisfying to beat. To the annoying players, you give them a talk and go, please, please, this is a team sport. You can't be doing this. The empty-headed nature of most dogs is why they are most precious. An old favorite of mine is, and the rocks fall and you all die.
What do you get when you cross a goblin with a gun? A well-deserved end, because making a goblin with a gun angry at you is one of the stupidest things you can do.
Why would you do that? Why would you do that? You know it's a bad idea. You know this isn't going to end well for you. I'm gonna lower this a little bit to give it a little bit of a funnier bit. Actually, let's do the face first. Reverse AC enemies, saving throws galore, setting up whatever gimmick they're using to justify their annoyance to give them pain. I see. And also Blood Asp, thank you for the resub. Happy 44 months. Hi, honey, hope you're doing well. Chat, handle your honey plush with care, even though you could easily punch it across the yard. Or make it fly. See how far she can fly. Do it. See what happens. I want to listen to Hades. I've been playing Hades, and it's been pretty good so far. That song is good, but also the rock part. That is also good. Seems like a good idea at the time I was drunk. The goblin went farther than I thought when punted. Sometimes it's fun to see how far they go.
Honey, I know how to make a spud gun out of PVC pipes, glue, and hairspray. Do you really, really, really want to see how far you can fly?
Color me curious. I'm curious about it. We don't gotta. I am curious to see how far a plush will fly, though, if you put it into a potato gun. I call you cute. Thank you. Thank you. Are those goblin squirrel flyers from Warhammer? Jack Mannequin mouth moves? Yep, the TTS allows it to move. Final Expense. This song is the first one. So this one is Out of Tartarus. It's a good one. Honey Goblin Airlines. Welcome. Welcome. What would the slogan be if I had an airline company? Welcome to Honey Goblin Airlines. Where we fly so you don't have to. Nah. That sounds too helpful. If I'm an airline company, I gotta be like weird and mean about your desire to travel, but also like
Nothing beats a
give you
Honey Goblin
FOMO.
holiday.
Nothing beats a Honey Goblin. That's a pretty cute one. All right. Welcome to Honey Goblin Airlines. You are a baby. Protect yourself like one. You are a baby. Treat yourself like one. What are the odds the plush explodes? Quite high, probably, with a spud gun. I'm gonna be so for real. D&D, when dealing with murder hobos, the best way to teach them a lesson is to create a gashadoku from Japanese folklore. An invincible skeleton monster made up of the souls of all they have slain. The only way to get rid of it is to earn the forgiveness of each of the souls making up the monster before it wipes out the party. Pain in the butt. Highly doubt it would work, but you never know. Honey Goblin Airlines, travel at your own risk. Yep, that could be a pretty good one.
Ready the goblin cannons.
Ready the goblin cannons. They'll never see it coming. You'll never see it coming. For those with the old plush, you can now make them kiss or get two new ones and do the same. Exactly. Smush their faces together. See what happens. See what happens. Nothing beats a honey to holiday. Right now you can save 50 pounds per person. Wowee, what a steal. I feel like an instrument that would be really fun to learn would be the electric guitar, but I don't really have the skill to even learn ukulele very well, so maybe I should set my sights a little bit more realistic. Honey, have you ever made the aqua crying meme? Oh, I know which one you're talking about. No, I've never done that one before. Never done that one before. It's pretty funny. Orman, I've used it a few times in homebrew games with my own party. After about the third time creating new characters, they stop creating murder hobos and play the game nicely. I feel like an easier way to solve that might be to just say, hey guys, please stop murder hoboing. Please stop murder hoboing. It's not very nice.
All units, be advised, enemy AC 130 has honey goblin rounds.
Good luck. Good luck with it. May the odds be ever in your favor. You will need it. Let's go. We put the belt on. There we go. Pretty good. I'm trying to do this fast. Trying to get faster at meme art. Gotta finish my shift. Hope I can catch you when I get off. Take it easy, Blood Asp. You have a good shift, okay? C-dubs, thank you for the hydrate. I wonder... I wonder what we can do to make art even more accessible. Because art is probably one of the most accessible things ever. But I'm trying to think, like... because we've kind of become so oversaturated with art tutorials, it can get overwhelming, right? I wonder what we can do to make that easier.
Honey the wizard is in the kitchen again casting fireball to cook the food.
But I just cleaned the kitchen. No! No! I just cleaned up the kitchen. I spent all day on it. Please! Please have mercy! Think memes are better when they're made purposely or just happen? Huh. I think they're different genres. Like, you can appreciate both. When memes just happen, I think there's an organicness that is very, very cool to see. But when it's, like, planned, I think that's okay too. It requires a level of skill that you can admire. Especially if they pull it off correctly, because it's very easy to flub a meme. It's very easy to flub making a meme. The dog can grimace. Indeed I can. I can look angry too. I'm trying to think of my favorite meme. There's a lot of vines that I look back on and go like, those are good. Those are pretty excellent. But I'm trying to remember. For some reason, the one that sticks in my brain is the guy, like, going, y'all ugly, and then disappearing in a puff of smoke. Something about that makes me laugh, and I don't have a full explanation for that. I can't explain the science of why that one makes me laugh. It just does. There's something so funny about it. Don't ask me to explain it. I can't. Does it have an evil smile toggle? It does not. But I can be smaller. I can be teeny. Teeny, teeny, tiny. Isn't that fun? Isn't that neat? But you can't really see that, so up close and personal. Oh no. We chat handling
Look
the
at
goblin.
this little
Oh
gob.
no.
Every time it makes me sob. How can it be so cute? Don't you guys want one too?
You have 15 days. You got 15 days. The face says, how dare, but the hands say, uppies. Uppies, uppies, uppies. Give me uppies. Cool transition. Thank you. I made it myself. I've seen enough art to know where this will go. Pain. That's what will happen. It will just be pain. Does it have an evil smile toggle? No, but I can be smaller, which is basically the same thing. That's pretty close. Yeah. I like the one screenshot from an old anime where the guy with the big chin is holding the other guy by the shoulder. Oh, I think I know which one. I like the I like the vine where it's just like, stop! They almost made me draw my croissant. It's just something so genuine about it. Something so genuine about it. Hey, Roswell, welcome in. I hope you're having a good Friday.
Just a tiny little guy. Making art on the internet. Discussing philosophy. Discussing health. And being bullied by her chat with love and support.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I need it today. Road work ahead. Yeah, I sure hope it does. Vine hit my brain when it was like learning about vocal stems. And so I have a lot of vines in my vocabulary. Like, look at all those chickens. That was pretty good. Dang, you're jack of all trades like this PNG tuber I know. Blah blah. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm learning. I'm learning how to do art, even though I've been doing it for years. You never stop learning. Never stop learning. It's so, so important. It's so good for your brain. Like, I have picked up a very interesting book. I don't think it appeals to everyone, but I will share what I have been reading recently. I'm reading a how-to book about cognitive behavioral therapy or CBT. Now, honey, why is this strange? What a weird thing to say is strange. Not an unusual pick as an adult going into the library and worrying about mental health. This is true. The main problem that I've run into while reading this is my dear, dear friend put the words into my brain, and now every time I read CBT, instead of reading cognitive behavioral therapy, which is what it stands for, and the book shortens it very often, instead of just saying cognitive behavioral therapy, it says CBT, my brain says the other one that y'all can probably guess what it is. Y'all can probably
Don't
guess.
stagnate. Expand your skills.
I 100% agree, Kumari. Don't stagnate. Expand your skills. Get into CBT. It's good for you. Good for your brain and your emotional state. There's a lot of relief in the practice of it. Enjoy yourself. Learn what you like. Learn what you want and we need to work on in this life. CBT can help you. Alexis, I'm so dumb I can't figure it out. It's okay. It's cock and ball torture. CBT. That's what my friend said the same thing. They were like, every time I read this, I know it stands for cognitive behavioral therapy, but I can't stop thinking of the other one. And I'm like, understandable. Thanks for cursing me with this now. So enjoy that one. That's on the house. Enjoy that one. I was thinking closed beta test. Turns out CBT can stand for a lot of things. Cool barracudas twirling. Yep, the brain rot mindset is real. I love my friends. They give me so much brain rot, and that honestly makes me laugh. Candied butter toffee. Yep, that's another one. But yeah, so I'm reading about cognitive behavioral therapy, and my silly brain is like, CBT, CBT, CBT. And I'm like, shut up. It means cognitive behavioral therapy. This is so, so serious. We are trying to unpack your trauma right now. We are trying our best to rewire our brain to understand why we feel this way. And meanwhile, my brain's like, CBT. And I'm like, shut up. Please. Please, you're better than this. You're a full grown adult, please. Please. Also, Adodingy can't beat that cockball torture. It's true, though! That's what happens! That is absolutely what happens. Like, what am I gonna do about it? What am I gonna do about CBT? I want to get into CBT, but not like that. Not that one. There's a different one. It's so funny. Anyway, the book is very good. It gives me homework on things to think about with my life. Clip it out of context. You see your shot, take it, dingy. What's your government doing about CBT? This one's gonna do the numbers on TikTok. I learned that my dad has TikTok. My papa got TikTok before I did. Plugbear, thank you for the gift of sub to Grishkeep. And I am so concerned for my parents' well-being, specifically my dad's well-being for this one. Honey Senior Goblin. Yes. To be fair, all he does is watch pickleball videos and like tutorials on how to swing better to swing his pickleball paddle better. So I'm like, okay, that's fine right now. But I worry about my family with social media so much. And granted, I am on social media more than I would like. But I'm so worried about my older parents. Like they're fairly good about internet usage. But like my dad can't tell when something is an AI generated video.
What the heck is a CBT? Cats being trained and
Cats being trained? You swing over the fences. Sorry, what? So pickleball is a sport. It's a fairly new sport too, so enjoyed learning about that one. It's good because like a lot of people that are older can play it. You don't need to have super high mobility, but you can still be really, really good at it. It's neat. I'm glad my parents are really into sports. My dad can't either. I want to ground him so badly. Yeah, it's really frustrating because like my dad was showing my nephew a little like a very fairly harmless sentiment where he was like, yeah, let me show him a little story time video on YouTube, and it was like very clearly AI generated, and I'm like, Dad, you have to be so careful because a lot of the stuff that is AI generated could be extremely distressing to show a child. It's not moderated properly, like it is so tricky. And so I'm like, okay, let me warn my dad the best I can. And so far he hasn't been showing my nephew anything else, so I'm like, okay. Hopefully he has stopped. And for the most part, we now just like show him Ghibli films, like some toddler videos that are just like songs where it's like the wheels on the bus go round and round and it's little animations there. But like I'm so worried for the state of the internet as my nephew is growing up. Show him Courage the Cowardly Dog. If I want to traumatize my nephew, I'll show him Courage the Cowardly Dog. Now your dad will discover that you read CBT. Don't worry. I don't think he'll know what CBT stands for, honestly. He's not that connected in the internet. Because that show was the best. So interestingly, I haven't seen that show, but what I know of it, I know memes. My nephews are old enough to know, so they're fine. That's good. It's still important to keep updating their knowledge of the internet and internet safety, because one problem that will probably come up a lot is that kids are going to share stuff on social media as they grow up. So you really have to teach them, like, not everything is for the public. There are so many dangers in doing this, so please be careful. And showing them the dangers will help a whole lot. I'm just color grabbing right now. A healthy media diet of Miss Rachel, Sesame Street, and Bluey for Neffy. Let him feel loved and confident in his imagination. I've heard Miss Rachel is quite good. So maybe I'll give her a shot. Like, I'll watch her first and then see what she's about. Because, like, that's just basic making sure you know what your kid's watching. He's not too interested in Bluey. And that's fine. It's different things for different kids, you know? Like, some have interests in dinosaurs. Excuse me, some have interest in birds.
Sorry, I cannot stay.
That's okay, Banjo. You have fun with your friends. Enjoy yourself. It's Friday night, you know? But yeah, like, I want to do my best to screen the things he watches before he watches them. Because it's really important at that age. Like, best case scenario, I bring him to the library into the kids section. Like, that's pretty good right there. There we go. Oh, Hades' soundtrack is so good. I've been playing a lot of Hades recently, and I know the most recent Hades game came out. Have not played it yet. That's fine. I don't know if I'll play it on stream, but I might. I'm thinking about it. Downside is that I want to play it on Switch, but I don't have a capture card right now.
A real lesson from Courage the Cowardly Dog. No one is perfect, and perfection is different in the eyes of each individual.
I agree. Yeah, my nephew mostly asks number blocks and anything that involves math, so I've got a little to worry about for now. Isn't that good, though, that he's interested in numbers? Does YouTube Kids allow AI-generated content? I think it does. Yes. There's an episode of Invader Zim where Zim stole organs. It was hilarious. I have watched Invader Zim. Absolutely scary stuff. Amazed they got away with it. Not for my nephew right now. He's too much of a baby. Said by a talking fish. One of my coworkers called me to buy some of my dinosaur figures. Ooh, cute. So many good games came out. Yeah, so Hades 2 came out. I think like yesterday or the day before. I think it was yesterday actually, and oh my gosh, I want to play. I want to play it. I think it'll be fun. Alright, we'll do the close layer and then lighting and shading. We are going very fast and simplified with my art style today because I spent basically this entire week off of my computer. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, even before the stream, off my computer. There was too much going on. I was too stressed. I wanted to take a break. How far into Hades are you? I've finished the game before, but I'm playing on a new save file because I want to re-experience it. And I'm not too far into it. So I do know what happens. I'm just not too far into it yet. There's various ways to steer kids in the right direction. Literally only liked math because I was really good at it initially because of Yu-Gi-Oh! And now I'm about to be an engineer. One show one show they really like can go a long way. True. I liked fantasy growing up. Avatar: The Last Airbender was so much fun when I was a kid. I liked it a lot. I didn't get to watch it while it aired. I watched it on DVD.
Of Courage the Cowardly Dog. It's called Good Boy is not an actual life action of the cartoon, but it follows the steps.
Really? Huh. Pokesaurus. I struck a deal with him. He gets the Tyrannosaurus, Proceratosaurus, Centrosaurus, and Velociraptor. I like Velociraptors. They're cool. Avatar is literally my favorite show. Avatar is such a good show. I haven't watched it in years. And every time I watch it, I am amazed by how good it is. With the exception of one episode, which really does not even need to exist. Which is the canyon episode. You can kind of just skip that one. It's fine. It's good. It's also, like, not great. But, like, Korra was trash. I never watched Korra. I watched a bit of the first season, and I didn't particularly gel with it. And that's okay. People who like Korra, that's great. I was not a huge into Korra fan, but I did like the fight scenes, so I would watch clips of the fight scenes. Korra was alright at first. I see. Apparently it had a lot of production issues, so it happens. I borrowed a lot of my basic tenets from Shaman King, but few people actually know about that. I read Shaman King. It's long. And looking back on it, I don't actually remember a lot. I remember I read it and I was like, neat, and then just put it down. So maybe it just wasn't for me. Kenny episode, how did I know you're gonna say it before you said it? Yeah. Yeah, it's the one episode where I'm like, it doesn't need to exist. As someone practicing digital art, do you have any tips? Yes, Dara, I do. Mostly be really nice to yourself. When I went from drawing on paper to digital, it took me like 6 months to really get the muscle memory of how drawing digitally works. It takes a while. The best thing I can say is just be nice to yourself and experiment a lot. And by that I mean experiment with pens. Try creating pens if you want to. Experiment with a lineless style.
Nobody asks what your favorite dinosaur is anymore. Adulthood is a prison.
They really don't. It sucks. But yeah, Dara, if you're new to digital art, Color Picker is your friend when you're starting. The lasso tool is a wonderful tool because you can fill. Don't be afraid to learn the UI and experiment. You can download a lot of brushes from the CS Paint store for free, so check it out, especially if you're using CS Paint. Highly recommend staying away from Adobe products such as Photoshop. Really stay away from those if you can. Using Procreate or CS Paint is fine. They're one-time payment systems, so you're good. Pestle. It says a lot when Korra is being blamed for this upcoming third Avatar series. Isn't a shock to a lot of people. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. What'll be the Canyon episode? Oh, I already read that. Rob said, it has some really good messages, but not a lot of action, so people tend to glance over it because they seek the action to begin with. Okay. Pestle, it has ideas that could work, but it failed a lot. Oh no. That's rough. That's rough. You care to learn about what the upcoming series is about? Sure. I think if I remember correctly, it's about 2 siblings. One is the Avatar, and one is just a regular non-bender. I can't quite recall, though. Using a sketchbook app on my Samsung tablet. If it works, it works, baby. Full Metal O'Reilly. Thank you for the wreath of happy 6 months. A half year of wholesome gobble girl. Let's go! One is Avatar. The Avatar is being blamed for the destruction of the world. Ah, okay. Gotcha. I think that brings up some interesting plot beats. But I don't know if I... Here's the other thing is, like, I am kind of tired of having a lot of hope for continuations and sequels of series where I'm like, it had a satisfying ending. It doesn't, like, I have allowed myself to grieve the ending of a good thing, you know? Sometimes it feels like when studios revive old IPs, it's kind of like digging up an old friend from their grave and watching someone puppet it around for your entertainment. Sometimes it's good, but sometimes it's like, this didn't need to be had. Like, you could have done something brand new and original. Come on. Hot take: stories should be allowed to end. Yes. Stories should be allowed to end. You can want more, but honestly, let them be. Like how Reboot the Guardian Code only has 3 seasons. They're 3 great seasons. There's one, I can't remember what it was. Like, here's the thing. If a series was good and it ended good, and I haven't watched the reboot or the continuation, that's fine. Like Avatar. I didn't really need to watch Korra, and I didn't really. I lost interest. But Avatar, I will go back and watch over and over again. It is so good. So, so good. Want more? Let fanfiction take the wheel. Yes. A lot of the times, fans write better things than the people who are trying to continue something that they have narratively already wrapped up. Lindell, thank you for the breathe redeem. And Septum Gemini, thank you for the earwiggles. Personally, I think they need to stop live action animated shows. Okay, so this is going to be a... You've hit a honey landmine. Live action should not be what people consider the end goal of an IP. So, most times, animation as a medium works best because you are looking at something so fantastical. The more realism you insert into it, the harder it is to make people believe your premise. For example, if you look at Avatar and try to make that a live action, a lot of the times people will go like, well, the movements don't line up. Why didn't they do this? Why didn't they do that? But in animation, there is an element of like, you are separated from reality. This is clearly a fantasy. You know? Live actions don't look right. That's the thing, is like live actions, in order to have the budget to look right, is insane. Look at Pirates of the Caribbean. I rewatched the first movie. Excellent. The CG is only slightly dated, but it's a movie from 2003. It aged extremely well. I did have a problem understanding the coin toss at the end still, but that's fine. Whatever. I understood most of it. But yeah, it's it is extremely good. The CG is extremely good. It's better than a lot of CG you see nowadays. Pirates of the Caribbean is older than me. It's a wild time, huh? How to Honey and why did chat hold into Honey a misbehaving child? So why don't I show y'all? Let's take a little break because I'm gonna stretch my arm and I'll show you why I'm a little plushie. Okay? Say hello.
Live-action Avatar was terrible. We never speak of the one by M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong or whatever his name is.
And that explains why. There you are, DJ. Merch advertisement, got it. Yep. Indeed. You have 15 days if you want to get a little honey plush. 15 days. Most of IPs do not need a bloody live action. I find a lot of live action adaptations, they try way too hard to the point it flops, in my opinion. Sure, some great adaptations, not much. Like a Ghost in the Shell anime, fantastic, emotional, adventurous. Live action, there were some points that I found lacking to the point they tried to improve the original and drop the ball. Yeah, that's, yeah. After discovering Eminem is over 50, I shriveled into dust. I was never into Eminem, so I don't know anything about that. Eminem has a whiny voice. Really? I was never really Eminem, like, into Eminem. I think he's before my time. So no idea really much about him, except for that, like, I think he calls himself Slim Shady, so if Slim Shady commits a crime, he just says that was Slim Shady, not me, but it's just like, that's not how that works. Excuse me. I like the Japanese live-action adaptations of Rurouni Kenshin and Death Note. Oh. I think I watched the Western adaptation of Death Note and was like, this doesn't make sense. This is kind of silly. Fun fact about M&Ms, they were made for war as results of diabetics and other people who had chocolate having it melt in the pocket. Oh. How interesting. Okay. I'll be frank. Live action version is synonymous with creatively bankrupt in my book. Live action remakes of animated stuff doesn't sit well with me because a lot of it feels like a cash grab. Like, I don't care how well intentioned it is, it feels like a cash grab. And a lot of the times, sequels now feel like that, and that really sucks. Live action Battle Angel Alita was pretty good. I liked that one. They included more than the anime from the manga. I didn't like the redesign of some of the enemies though. Fair. I didn't read the original of Alita Battle Angel, but I watched Alita Battle Angel and went, this is actually pretty good. This doesn't feel soulless like a lot of remakes do. It feels nice. And you know how's the How to Train Your Dragon one? I have no interest in watching the same movie but worse, you know? Not really interested in watching a worse version of How to Train Your Dragon. I have so we all have limited amount of time on this planet. I'm not gonna spend it watching a remake of a movie that I've already seen that is live action when the original was animated and good. So Delanoche, thanks for the posture check. And Wortman, thanks for the hydrate. Why would you possibly need to make a live action of How to Train Your Dragon? The animation is whimsical, art style is literally the point. Yep. The live action made Astrid a lot less likable. Come on. Come on. Learn live action How to Train Your Dragon turned Astrid into a bully. Astrid was great. Astrid was a excellent character foil to Hiccup because she's actually someone who worked really, really hard to be as good as she is, only to learn that she didn't need to work that hard to be that good at killing dragons. Instead, there was a different way, so she had to adapt. It was very cool. It was very cool. Very good character. Astrid and her fail-wife boyfriend. He's not a fail-wife. He's just a soft little guy. And there's a difference. She's kind of a bully at first, but that was part of her. Yeah, she wasn't even really that much of a bully because she did not go out of her way to torment Hiccup. She just kind of thought she didn't want to interact with him. She was just distant and cold and indifferent to him. That is different than being a bully. The other kids, I think, did bully and make fun of Hiccup. She really did not. As far as I recall, she was just like, what's the point? Like, guys, come on. I got better things to do, like train and be cool. There we go. Have you not heard of the dumpster fire that is a live action Lilo and Stitch movie? I'm not gonna bother with that one. I'm not getting into that one. Like, the original is so good. Here's the thing, it's just like re-release the originals. You already have them. They already exist. Just re-release them. You know, go like, hey, here's an old favorite. It's back in theaters for this amount of time. They did that with The Lion King. Like, why don't you do that with a lot of other stuff, you know? But honey, it's gotta make money. Shut up. No, it don't. Not everything has to make money. Sometimes you could just enjoy a thing and then do something new. Who are your favorite dragons from the How to Train Your Dragon franchise? I'm a sucker for Toothless. Toothless is great. Overlay. Yeah, Overlay's good. You already changed the online release to change the... You've already changed the online releases to change the washing machine. What? What does that mean? But yeah, I think like the other dragon that I really like is oh, they're all so good. They're so the designs are by Nico Marlet, who did Kung Fu Panda, the first 3 movies, not the 4th. And he did How to Train Your Dragon's designs, as well as another movie series. I'm trying to remember which one he did. But basically, he did those designs, and his art style is so good. And the wonderful thing is, if you look at the concept art, they really did not shave off the edges of the designs to make them more like toy friendly or palatable like Disney does. It's so good. It's beautiful. I love it. Kung Fu Panda 1 and 2 are good. I love Kung Fu Panda. 1 and 2 are extremely good. 3's fun, but it's weirdly edited. I haven't watched the 4th one because no thank you. No thank you. I saw the design of the fox and I was like, this movie's not going to be great. But 1 and 2 is excellent. 1 and 2 is excellent. Here's Men. I didn't bother with 4 because I heard it's bad. Yeah, Yeah. No. The just from the start when I saw the trailer of 4, I was like, oh, okay. This did not have any of the original team or designers on it. Okay, I see. I've been on a huge Star Wars obsession lately, so I have to. If Honey Hat was a Star Wars race, which race would she be? Probably, Hera from what's it called? Is it Rebels? No. Probably just Hera's. I forget what they're called, but I think they look really cool. They're neat. Or Yoda's race. Yeah, little guy. Just a little freak. Getting piggyback rides. Be like, oh, please give me a little piggyback ride. I'm so tired from climbing these human-sized stairs. And then as soon as they pick me up and carry me to the top, I'd be like, thank you so much for your kindness, and run away at full tilt. I think it'd be funny. Those are the kind of jokes that I would pull. The only live action I want are Atlantis and Lost Empire and Treasure Planet. Ooh. I don't think I'd want that. Quite honestly, I'm still in the camp of like, they're good. Let them be. Sir Delano, thank you for the posture check. I forgot. I don't know. What do you think would be a good... I'm trying to imagine what would be a good live action remake of an animated property. And what would make it... So there's always a question whenever you work in a production. Like, you learn this in school depending on what you're working on. Why does something need to be live action versus why it needs to be animated, comic format, written? Like, what medium works best has to be decided for the story to be conveyed well. Like, what makes live action better than animated for these properties? What makes animation worse than live action, I feel like live action takes the whimsy out of it. Live action does take a lot of whimsy out of it. And the thing is, like, gritty realism becomes the thing. The other thing with the How to Train Your Dragon movie is Toothless looks exactly the same, so it feels weird seeing Toothless next to a human person. Because it's like, you shouldn't be in this movie. Something is wrong with one of you. Or both of you. I can't tell. Why would a marketable plushie need a posture check? Because it's important. I have to be sitting up properly. Live action remake of The Black Cauldron. Okay. See, here's the fun part, though. A live action remake of a property that I don't particularly like could be neat. Like, in my opinion, that could be really neat. Like, The Black Cauldron, I find some things extremely annoying, but aesthetically very interesting. Would making it a live action film be better? Or would making a remade, different take on the animated version be better? Live action Titan AE? Maybe. Titan AE's... First off, Titan AE's is a nightmare if you are photosensitive, so be careful watching it. I feel like Disney's obsession with live action is just technology showcase. I think it is nostalgia bait. Not even a technology showcase, because here's the thing, it doesn't even look good. It looks pretty bad. It looks pretty bad. It doesn't even do anything new. It's just like, look, this is the exact same movie, but with flesh people. But mostly it's with CG. It's like, why? Please, why? Can you imagine My Little Pony Equestria Girls live action with them recoloring their skin to be like pink and stuff? I don't think that would do well. I drew a picture of a friend who hates Gurgi from the Black Cauldron and I'm morphing into I also do not like Gurgi. I think he's extremely grating and like, it's like if Gollum was following you around and you were the movie tried to make you feel bad when instead you're like, oh, thank goodness he's quiet. It's live action Lion King. No, it not. You didn't get real lions, first off. Glad you didn't. But second, it's CG. It's animated. It's still animated, just different animation. Sad. Live action might have gotten better if it were done with original titles rather than remaking old IPs. Yes, absolutely. Live action Wall-E, honestly, would probably run into the same thing. It would look exactly the same, except there would just be people. Like, it wouldn't really be changing anything. And it doesn't need to change anything because the story is already perfect. That's the thing, is like, what story works better in live action medium rather than in animated? Black Cauldron's villain goes way harder than he has any right to do, and then they do nothing with him? Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely. I forgot the hair highlights. Actually, I think it's good without the light. There we go. Heavy Metal live action, maybe? Maybe. The thing is, it works so well because it is animated, though. The thing with live action is a live action a lot of the times can pull you out of a story if it looks bad, and animation can pull you back in if it doesn't, you know? Even if like the story is flawed, sometimes you can still appreciate the art of it. I think easier than with live action. There we go. Okay. I think this one works pretty well. Let's get the little format. Excuse me. Live action Jurassic Park? Wait a minute. We've already done that. Also, Dweebus. Happy 10 months. Welcome on back. As 10, that's as many as 110, and that's terrible. That's a lot. That's a decade in years. So I guess 10 months is... I don't know if there's a term for that. The current state the whole franchise is in rot. I'd rather them make a Ben 10 live action series at this point than the current stuff. Really? I haven't kept up with the Ben 10, so I don't know. Not sure if this is a good idea, but what about Muppet Evil Dead? Still have Bruce Campbell, but everything else is Muppet. I like Muppets. You're talking to someone who likes Muppets. I think it's fun. The honey plush looks like she's about to say a swear after being told not to. A little swear because I have been good. Oh, I forgot the pedals. Dang it. Also, Nettlefay, thank you for the raid. And Alabaster Zed, thank you for the raid. How are y'all doing? How was your streams? Let's see. Y'all were doing Elden Ring. Ooh, I see. Let's see. That's what Nettlefay was doing. Also, welcome on in, Raiders. Okay, yeah, you were both playing Elden Ring. Nice. Were you playing together? Was it like a... Oh, seamless Elden Ring. Oh, it broke. Oh, no. That's rough, buddy. We were on the final boss now and everything is breaking. Pain, I'm so sorry. It's breaking right at the end. But welcome on in, Raiders. My name is Honey. It's a pleasure to meet all of y'all. I hope you're having a lovely time. The reason I am a plush model right now is because right now you can get this plush for the next 15 days at Makeship. If you do exclamation point plush, you can see. Let me do a little showcase of the model. Not the model, the
Honey,
the promo.
but don't you see, you already are under a curse. Why would you ask for more?
I know, it could be fun though. Mix it up a little bit. Mix it up a little bit. Anyway, here y'all go. But yes, I'm going to be a plush for the next 15 days! Exclamation point plush if y'all would like to see. But yeah, Alabaster Zed, Nettlefaith, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in, raiders. I hope that the mod works better and doesn't crash both of your games if you boot it up again. But yeah, take it easy. Make sure you take care of yourselves. Thank you for trusting me with your communities. You're more than welcome to hang out as long as you please, but if you gotta go, no worries. Thank you so, so much. Tassel Honey staring at her plush hands, wondering how she will draw with no fingers. I'll make it work. I'll figure it out. That's something that I considered when I was thinking about it, genuinely. Because if you're not careful as an artist, you can absolutely lose the ability to draw and use your hands. So you have to think about different methods you will do art. You have to think about, like, okay, A, take care of your hands. B, if you do lose the ability to draw with your hands, you do have to think of alternative methods. And one of the alternative methods I thought of was just like, I guess I'll use my feet. Like, I'll make a pen grip that works. I'll figure it out. Because I want to be able to do art. Art is one of the most beautiful things in the world, in my opinion. And I don't ever want to stop creating. As long as I can. I feel like that's really important. To the point where I actually kind of have to go to therapy about it. I love art so much, and it is such an integral part of who I am that sometimes I worry that if I take art away from myself, like if I were to remove art, who would I be? You know, like what kind of person am I if I take away art? What are my core values? Who am I, sort of thing, you know? It just is goofy sometimes. Hopefully restarting it helps. Gaming Illustrator. I plan to do a Star Wars Jedi cosplay for Halloween. Just ordered the sabers, and I'm still stuck on if I want to do an alien mask, sci-fi metal mask, normal face, or try to find horns to do Zabrak face paint. I once, when I was a kid, I really liked the prequels because my dad showed me the prequels before ever showing me the actual original trilogy of Star Wars. I guess he never really understood that Star Wars had the originals, then the prequel trilogies. And so as a kid, I loved Darth Maul. And I dressed as Darth Maul for a Halloween. It was so much fun. I loved it so much. It's very fun because like some of the kids didn't know who I was because it's kind of an old movie, but the adults did. The adults knew who I was, and it was so so fun to have them react to it. It was it was very very cute. Prequels are overhated. I always liked them. Because they were the first ones I was ever exposed to, I thought they were amazing. I was fascinated by this world. There was a lot of like political talk, but in my brain I was like, the outfits are so cool, the way the platforms move and the characters talk. It's fascinating. I love it. So genuinely I want to rewatch them as an adult and go like, okay, are they as bad as people say they are? Or like was I just going in with fresh eyes not understanding what the next ones were like? Because the next ones are really fun and I do enjoy them. I do have a soft spot for the originals though. Ramen numeral, thank you for the resub. Happy 34 months. Congrats on being a marketable plushie again. Yeah! Only for the next 15 days, so if you want one, go ahead and grab one before they're gone. They aren't that bad. They're a little rough, sure, but aren't any sequel levels. I actually really, really like Rogue One. Rogue One is good, in my opinion. I like it. Rogue One's pretty good. Rogue One's my favorite out of the original trilogy. Rogue One's really good. I do really like it because you kind of know how it ends, but the path there is so interesting that it's great. I just remembered in Star Wars movie ETs were cameoed in the council scene. Did not know that. Absolutely did not know that. Want to know my latest art struggle? Sure, Pokesaurus. What's your latest art struggle? Let me get rid of this line. I think it doesn't quite fit. Didn't know how I was gonna end, but got my heart fair ripped out of my chest. Yep. Absolutely same. Let's do the outline. There we go. All right. Flip that. Then we put that in there. There we go. And then let's change the interior. Cancel and then scooch this over this way a little bit. And then move this a little bit too. This is Chaos's theme. It's a good one. There we go. And then for this, scooch this a little bit more like this. There we go. I'm going to reuse the background because I don't feel like drawing the background. Because I must watch Andor, watch Andor, watch Andor. I haven't watched Andor. Is it good? People complaining about the sequels. Palpatine surviving makes no sense. Me, have you ever seen Sith have been able to survive? It's not too far-fetched. They shouldn't have Darth Vader show up in the middle of Rogue One. They should have kept him until that very end scene. Okay. I can see that. I can see that argument. I understand that one. Alright. Let's do the text. I'm going to write down the text so that oh, right, I have to do that. Okay. This is the text box. And there's a text on top of it. Okay.
If you give a goblin a gorgonzola, she will want some crackers to go with it.
Gorgonzola. Gorgonzola. It's just fun to say. That's just fun to say. Isoloth, thank you for the hydrate. Oh, I am so excited to have some ramen after stream. I made a bandit rice bowl yesterday. Made another for lunch today. Excellent meal. Excellent meal. I am still a little bit hungry though. So I'm gonna have some ramen and egg. I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna do... Not gonna lie, today I'm probably going to do some emotional vent art after stream. For those who... I guess I'll update again because it's kind of mid-stream point. For those who do not know, right now, my sibling is in the hospital. And I don't know when they'll be getting out. I can't visit them either. So I have no idea what the... Like, I have no idea whether they're gonna get better, or worse, and so I'm kind of just doing my best. Odds are they will be okay. Odds are they will be okay. That still doesn't alleviate the stress, unfortunately. But in case y'all are wondering why I'm a little quieter or a little more scattered than usual, that is why. It also happened it happened like this week after I had a small medical procedure, which I did not tell y'all because I didn't want to worry y'all. And a lot of the times people are like medical procedure, people are like, oh my gosh, is it a big surgery? Like, are you okay? It's like, this is fine. This is routine. I basically just got my IUD changed, so it was like it's like a very very quick process. Like the actual procedure is only like 5 minutes, and right afterwards I can get up and walk out of the office, so it's not a big deal. I said small. Yeah, small can be a lot of different things to other people, but yeah. But pretty much the next day after the procedure, my sibling had to go to the hospital. So it's been a time. It's been a little time. You're having one of those one after another weeks. Yes. Yes. Always good to get emotion outs. Yeah, so after stream, I'm probably gonna just chill awake on my computer a little bit, do some vent art. I don't know if I'll post it, but I think I just need to get some stuff out of my system, you know? Like, take care of myself. But yeah. And tomorrow we're gonna do some seed harvesting. I think that'll be nice to have a little seed harvesting in the morning, chill, take it easy, relax. Art of Tiny Honey clinging to a big bowl of ramen yelling, mine! Give me the noodles. Yummy, yummy, yumma! What is, I can't tell what this says. Auto action, get out of there. There we go. Yeah, that is illegible. Can't read it. Okay. Something about like about to get a something. Wish me luck. Okay. Let's see. What should it say? About to get a something. Wish me luck. About to get an F something. So a fade maybe? Haircut? Maybe. It looks like it would be a haircut. Oh, maybe it is haircut. You're right. About to get a haircut. Wish me luck. I put that there. I put that there. Actually, I gotta move this down here. There we go. About to get a haircut. Wish me. I like this meme. I think it's a fun one. Check this out. Alright, let's clean up the background. That's the liquify tool, honey. Blend. There we go. Very gentle blend brush. There we go. Chilling in my room, wizard at my door. Honestly, that's a pretty good one, Snail Space. I think that might be a good one. You drew your character twice with the same hair. It's meant to be a plush. Chilling in my room, wizard at my door. Honestly, let's see if that fits. Chilling in the car, wizard outside. Belcher Goblin, thank you for the raid. Welcome on in, raiders. How is your stream? Let's see. Oh, you're playing 7 Days to Die. Dang. Dang, how is it? How 7 Days to Die? Dang. I've never heard of that game. There we go. Another gobble. Welcome on in, raiders. My name is Honey. It's a pleasure to meet all y'all. Lost Hero, thank you for the posture check. A little stretch. Spent 8 hours building the base. Oh, dang. That's a long time. It's a zombie apocalypse survival crafting game. Oh. Okay. Okay. Neat. I'm not a
Hello,
huge
raiders.
into... Ooh. Hello. I'm not huge into zombie survival games, but sometimes they're fun. Sometimes they're just kind of neat. Marketable plushie. Oh, yeah? Here. And that's why I am a plushie currently. The plush is real! Check out the link. But yes, only for the next 15 days though. If you'd like one, go ahead and grab one before it's gone. This is a survival crafting zombie survival game where everyone thinks on a block grid even though it's not block styled. Every X days is a big wave of zombies. Oh. Okay, okay. Hello, nerd of that one variety. How's it going? Welcome in. I'm doing a little bit of art. We're just chilling, taking it easy. I think that one's pretty good. I don't know what to put for the text up here, but I can think of that later. For now, that one's done. We got this one, which I'm also going to do the little text box here. I love drawing memes. I just think it's fun. I think more people should draw themselves with their OCs. Being just a little cringe. I think it's neat. I think it's a good exercise in learning to love your OCs. There we go. Honestly, I could probably just do this. I have to stay awake, keep the lead pipes coming. Wake up, Ocean. Wake up. This is Plushy Blast. We love becoming little blasts. Or not little blasts, little plushies. Seal Turtle, thank you for the ear wiggles. And the breathe. I'll do the text later. For now, we're just focusing on the stuff itself. Alright, we got 2 memes. We got 2 of them down. That's not bad. Alright, next up. Next meme, baby. I really don't draw my OCs enough. I have not found the joy. Really? To draw your own OCs? How interesting. Are you sort of like avoiding your OCs right now because you're feeling a little art block with them? Or is it just like the motivation's not quite there? I'm curious. But also, Belchy Goblin, thank you again for the raid. That's very kind of you. I really appreciate you trusting me with your community. There's a meme I'm putting together that has my OCs, but I'm having second thoughts on it. Really? Is it like too ambitious? Is it like hard to do? I was just talking about the earlier. Oh, let me check. Meta, today I woke up from a nap and don't know if it was the estrogen or my confidence going up, but when I looked in the mirror, I thought to myself, dang, I look hot. Nice! That's great! I'm very glad you're feeling hot. Event comic book. Oh, okay. I was talking about earlier when I mentioned the struggle. Belchy, no problem. I lurk here sometimes. It's big comfy. Oh, thank you. Thank you for lurking. I appreciate it. Be friends. So I talked to a buddy of mine about Pathfinder encounter. Say you have a character who has little, if any, belief in souls. They come across a demon who deals in souls. Character tries to exchange their soul, but demon offers next to nothing for it. Interesting. I guess if the person doesn't value their soul, then it won't be really worth a whole lot, huh? Interesting. What is this one? I forgot about this one. Yeah, I got no context for this. I just thought this was funny. Salad. Salad. Thought the OC and I had to be in my head for 7 years be easier to put on paper. Oh, I see. It can be tricky. When your skill level doesn't match the idea in your head, it can be really tough. Salad. Salad. This one's a little trickier to draw. Let me find a little simpler one. I like this one, but let's find a simpler one. What is this? I'm scared to see what this is. What is this? No, I don't know what that is, and I'm scared to open it. One sec. I'm gonna check what it is. Cause sometimes I draw random stuff in my files. Oh, okay, this is fine. This is fine. Y'all can see this one. This is just Snails' art. Look at it. I did not draw this. Snails drew this. Look at that. It's great. Snail, this characters I made tend to be based on a single feeling or interest I have. When that spark fades, so do they. They're kind of one-dimensional, but I'm not sure. Oh, okay. Interesting. There's nothing wrong with that, I think. That's just very, very fascinating. Yeah, look at this. Look at this art. It's so cute. So cute. But yeah, I was looking at it. I'm like, is this... the little PNG was so small. Or not the PNG. The preview is so small. I was like, can I show this? Is this allowed? Is this a thing? Honestly, this one could be fun. This one could be fun. Alright. Why so bad? It's for an animated meme featuring my OCs and as a former animation student, I don't think I can make good movement of it. Oh, okay. Gotcha. That happens sometimes. Like, I learned how to animate, and animation's hard. Animation difficult. Why does Markle plush? Exactly. Y'all read my mind. You know exactly what I'm going for. Game Illustrator. I've been on such a Star Wars obsession. I've been making a ton of characters, and I'm actively fighting my inner world builder whispering for me to make an entire fan universe project that takes place during the Empire. If it brings you joy, I highly recommend doing it. Genuinely. If it makes you happy, do it. What if I make this like the wizard? Let's do this here for now. Honey, what's your process like? Why do you draw such good hands? Reference. We'll do a little star wand. Honestly, I'd be more concerned about like how I can't really draw stars without doing this. Why does Markable Plushie look so bad? Thing is, I know it'll be a whole 10-month plus project involving deep lore and character backgrounds. If it makes you happy and you have the stamina for it, go for it. If you don't, that's okay. Scale down the project or maybe find a different way to get the artistic expression you wish to show out, you know? Little wizard sleeves. Put those little feetsies out there. Want to know what's in the reference folder of my OC to get a general vibe? Sure, if you'd like, you can share. Feel free. A little bit late, but want to say good evening to the most beautiful and hubbities do exist. Thank you, Dustin. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're taking it easy. Let's mix up the soundtracks right now. Because how far are we into this one? Oh, we're almost done it, but let's see. What's a good song that I want to listen to? Ba ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-da da ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. My brain's in a very like weird. Let's just listen to Sinners. No hunger, no sleep except to dream mild and warm, safe from harm. Come. Here we go. Ooh, In Moonlight's a good one. Don't like how hard they are to draw. The basket cards are so intricate. Oh, like rapiers? Yeah.
Has anyone said you've got an amazing singing voice? 'Cause you certainly do.
Thank you, Mecca. Thank you very much. I'm planning on doing a karaoke stream next week. I was going to do it this week, but things fell apart this week. So, hopefully doing one next week. I'm trying to decide if I want to do the epic musical, because that's a really long one, but I know all the songs. So it could be fun. But, what do y'all think? Pokesaurus, Grizzly Bear, Caproshush, Tyrannosaurus, Baboon, and Jurassic Park Spinosaurus. A lot of cool animals there. I'm gonna put y'all holding on to me. I'm procrastinating drawing the hands again. Take a picture of your hands doing the thing you want at the angle you want. Just trace over them. Epic police. Think epic would be cool. Clearly the Halo C soundtrack is what you need. For a moment I thought that you were going to draw the pose from The Lion King. I'm thinking about it. My brain is like, how fun would it be to have like this one? Just like Poggin. Little Wizard Apprentice Poggin. Based on my sketch, I think that would actually take more time. It's really bad at liner. Oh, okay. Mecca, not sure if I mentioned this prior, but the short versions
Chat,
of...
if you think that Honey isn't good at art, that is entirely your opinion, but I must politely inform you that you are wrong.
Thank you, Destin. Shorter version of my username except our MBC or Mech. I'll try to remember that, Mech. Thank you. Thank you for telling me. Line art is genuinely very difficult, and honestly, the way that I get around it is stop caring about line art. I legitimately was like, I'm so tired of worrying about my line art, I'm just doing it. Like, look, I just used 2 different pens at the same time. There we go. Alright, there's the rough. Beautiful. We're gonna see how this goes. Super Zulu. I don't think anyone could say that. Stop caring about line art and just draw. Or that I'm bad at art. I'm allowed to say I'm bad at art. I don't say it because it'd be a lie. I think I'm pretty okay at art. Don't do line art anymore. I clean up the sketches as I go, and that's my line art. Honestly, that is not a bad strategy when it comes to doing line art. Putting less pressure on yourself to make clean lines allows you to make the art you want to make without worrying about how pristine it is. A little sweat. Whew. There's always someone who wants to come in
If
and
you
be
hear
meanie.
this, you are amazing at art and deserve several snacks. Smile.
Thank you. Oh, I ate all my goldfish crackers. I have some saltines I can eat. They're close, but not the same. I can have saltines and cheese slices with apple slices after this. Yes. Yes. Oh, let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Ah! I'm so excited. Sorry I screamed. Not bad. Listen. I think something has changed in my brain. And I don't know exactly when this happened, but it feels recent. Where I feel like my appreciation for the small things in life has grown. I feel like I have become way more relaxed and chill because I worried about life and the future so much that it was detrimental to my mental health, and my brain must have done something and was like, all right, we got to protect her from herself. Make her think of whimsical and fun stuff. And I'm like, okay, geez, I'll do it. I'll say thank you. How are your short arms so long? What do you mean? They're so short. They're so short. Could I bother you for an opinion on the Funky Fish and Show chat? Sure thing, Bloodbear. Let me check. Let's see. Ooh, okay. I like these creatures. Genuinely, they are very, very good. Oh, the drawing hand? It's the closest I could get in terms of assets. Not everything's going to be completely accurate. Sorry. I like the scales you got going on, Plugbear. They're quite nice. I especially like the mustaches, like the little feelers. The top one has a really nice shape to it. It has a nice round shape to the tummy. And the nice thick tail at the end is really nice. The bottom one has a nice like separation of scales. If you want to make it look more creature-like, what you can do is you can make the scales on the back more prominent and stick out a bit more while keeping them the same length. That can add to a more monstrous vibe. Sometimes adding scales does that. But yeah, it looks great. I'm 21 and already the greatest joy I can think about is silence and privacy. What the heck could my future entail? Honestly, those are good things to like. Make sure that even if you like silence and privacy and alone time, be getting time with your friends in there. And if you don't got friends, time to make some. Because something you will learn in your adulthood is finding friends that share hobbies and inviting them to share time with you will help your mental health so, so much. Like, it's insane how much it will help. But you have to initiate the hangouts. It's good if your friends are inviting you, but if you don't invite your friends, you're gonna feel like you're gonna feel like you're being dragged around and have less agency in your everyday choices, you know? So do things you want. Don't just experience them. Do them. Choose to do them. Turn-based Dave, thank you for the raid. Welcome on in, raiders. How was your stream? Let's see. What were y'all up to? Sorry, I'm just finishing this line. There we go, that'll do. May the light of our fire brighten up your day. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Hi, how's it going? Welcome on in, raiders. It is a pleasure to meet all y'all. My name is Honey. I don't usually look like this. I will look like this for the next 15 days, though, because I have a makeshift campaign going on. Exclamation point plush if you would like to see. Turn-based Dave. Oh, you're doing art. What were you drawing? Was it anything fun? Did you enjoy yourself? Play a little monster and then end with art. Ooh. Nice. Nice. Also, thank you for the hydrate red impact. You got art you want to share? Feel free to send it to one. Yeah, feel free to send it to one of the mods if you'd like me to share it on stream. I love seeing other people's art. Ooh, Karlak from Baldur's Gate. Very nice. Very good taste. Honestly, is good stuff. But yeah, feel free to send a Discord link to one of my mods. Myth is available. Feel free to send it to Myth. But before I get too carried away, let me show y'all the intro to what's happening with the plush. But yeah, that is why I'm a plush. Wizard cursed me. I'm glad y'all like the promo. I made it myself. Existential terror, essential for artists. But yes, you can absolutely send it to Meta or Myth if you'd like to share the art. Fix your spine? You know what? Good idea, name among many. Let me fix it. But yeah, turn-based. You can absolutely send it to the mods via Twitch. You can send it as a Discord link if you'd like. Gotta go to bed now? Good night, Shinoku. Or Shinkiru. Have a good sleep. Thank you for coming. We love big, strong women, indeed. Wait for the wizard. I mean, how dare that wizard turn Honey into an adorable plush? The monster, the audacity. Whoa. Mississippi water is so true. Oh, I want to be able to sing deeper. Next plush, tired looking. I really like this plush. I worked very hard on the design. I'm so happy to see it come alive. I think I'm really excited, you know? This plush is probably one of the biggest, not biggest drops, but like one of the big drops that I'm going to do for the next little while because I haven't, I'm notoriously bad at doing merch, like genuinely. It is not my strong suit. But I'm glad that I'm getting to do it, you know, before a couple things happen. Some secrets that y'all will get to see in after this plush is done, you know? It'll be fun. I can even tell in the style change in the plushie. It's noticeable. Noted that variety. Gotta go see you. Bye-bye. Have an amazing rest of your day and stream. Thank you. See you later. Chat's holding Honey like one of those kids going, this is my favorite action figure because they are stronger than Buzz Lightyear and Woody and Darth Vader all rolled into one fighting Optimus Prime. Mm-hmm. 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 Bear with me, links be playing up, and I can't join Discord. No worries. If you send, if you would like to join the Discord, the password is hidden in the rules. But if you don't want to join the Discord, send the picture to yourself, and then open it in a browser, copy that link, and send it to one of the mods in Twitch Whispers. That's probably the fastest way to do it. Trying to join? Oh, I see. Feel free to DM one of the mods, talk to them, and they will do their best to help. But yeah, no worries. Take your time. I like Karlach art. I think one of the best things about Baldur's Gate is that everyone can ship themselves with the characters. Like, that's not just allowed, it's encouraged, you know? People can't be like, ooh, self-inserts are cringe. It's like, no, that's the point. You're supposed to make your OC to date who you want if you want to. It's great. What else? Asteria's my favorite boy. Failure wife. Asterion is old. I think he's a magistrate. I think he was quite a successful magistrate. I can't say he was a fail wife, because he was quite well respected in his field. Asterion 200 years old. Yeah, he's old. I also like him. I also like Halsin. Halsin's great. Question: have you made drawings based on music you've liked and listened to? For example, I made an OC for an upcoming album called Bully, something like that. Ooh, I've never done that. I've listened to albums while drawing my OCs, and that's helped create a vibe. But yeah, a turn-based Dave. If you do post your art anywhere, you can also share the link with the mod that way, or just like I can check your Twitter or your Blue Sky if you have it. I don't like Halsin? That's fair. You don't got it. It's all right. That's okay, turn-based. I'm sorry things aren't working out and things are falling apart for you. Sometimes Twitch do be like that, unfortunately. I'm struggling. That's okay. You take your time. Do what you gotta do. If you'd like, because if you post it anywhere, I can absolutely give it a look. Don't sweat it, though. Just notice the plush had wings. Yeah, the plush has wings. That's why I have them in the model, because the plush has wings. Let's see, I'd like to use a good song. Let's see. My brain's got a particular vibe it wants. Ooh, Pitfall. Let's listen to Pitfall. I was thinking it was like the last one that didn't have demon things on. Oh! Yeah, no, instead of having a clipboard, this one has wings. I figured it'd be fitting. Love that. I Lied to You is also an I Want sound. Further proof that Sinners is a musical. It is. It's kind of a musical.
Has anyone ever told you that you give off cool positive vibes when streaming calls? You've been giving off interesting vibes when I started watching your streams.
Ah! Thank you, RT. I'm glad you find my vibes interesting. I aspire to be a strange creature that is positive in this world. But also, oh my gosh, this art looks great. This art looks great, Dave. Oh my gosh, check this out. Look at that. This is what Dave drew. Ooh. Very clean line art. Very, very good line art. I like this. I also like how you got the line of action going with the axe. It goes into the axe, and a little bit, I think, into the belt, like into the accent of the belt, and brings the eye back up to the focus here, which is Karlak. Very nice. There's so much detail work too. Oh my gosh, you got all the details here. And like of this, the leathers and all of these. Dang.
Demon
That's
honey, I gotta say, was a
impressive.
heartthrob, but angel honey is just chef's kiss.
Thank you, Elgard. Thank you very much. It's very kind of you to say. But yeah, I hate belts. Belts are really hard to draw. It's hard to make them look three-dimensional as well as good. Like, God, genuinely, you've done a great job here. You've done an excellent job of making the leather look like it has dimension and it's not just a flat piece of fabric. It is a piece of fabric with thickness. It's really good. Thank you for thank you for persisting and sharing your art with us. I really do appreciate it. This looks great. You got so much detail in there. Oh my gosh. Karlak's pretty cool. Karlak is pretty cool. But yeah, if y'all would like to see that art, check out Turn-Based Dave. Very, very cool. Like, very cool line art. I like it. Good line art. She do be thick too. True, she do be quite thick. She muscular thick. Belts the goth agenda. Would it be goth or scene? Because I don't know if goths are really known for that many belts. Goths, I think, are like a bit more of like black lace. It does depend, I guess, on what kind of goth we're talking about. The well. That reminds me, honey, have you heard of trip pants? What are trip pants? What the heck are trip pants? No, I haven't heard of these. Be French. Decided to revisit an old project I started a couple years ago. You ever read over something and ask, holy Moses, how angry was I when I wrote this? Sometimes you get to see your old art and go, oh my gosh, I was a different person. And sometimes that's good. Sometimes it's good to look back and go, I have become a different person. I have changed. Take me out. I'm the well, they're gonna drag you down. Send me anywhere. Take me out. I'm the well, they're gonna drag you down.
Why do paladins wear chainmail? Because
Why?
it's holy armor.
Okay. Alright, that was a good one. That was a good one. You did a good one. Alright, that's a good one. Let's see. Oh, those kind of pants. That's a lot of buckles on those pants, I see. Trip pants are a torture design designed purely to piss me off specifically. They look neat. I will not draw them. I will not draw them. There's a little too much going on in there for me personally. Why does the wizard have my glasses? Why do you have the wizard's glasses? Everything about that? Everything about that, Meta? You got the bottle can. What is it? Was it like Coke bottle glasses? I guess Coke bottle glasses imply they're thick, so I don't actually know the thickness. Other boys come home. Send me anywhere. Take me out. I know they're gonna drag you down. Send me anywhere. Take me out. I'm the well, they're gonna drag you down. Man, my prescription is like nothing, really? Big Will, I love artists. I think I follow like 20 artists on here now. We do love artists here. You can hang hammers on the belts on on the well-made trip pants too. Dang, really? We're going into crazy fashion. Can we bring back bell-bottom jeans? Bell-bottom jeans are kind of cute. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I think they're kind of adorable. Not for me, but I think they're cute. They got good shape. Gobbled these tunes. Crane wives, baby. We love crane wives here. Wizard actually has what looks like rimless round lenses, whereas Meta has full rim glasses. Ah. Day I need glasses, I'm going all out. Tortoise shells for horn rims. I do have glasses that I wear just for blue light protection. And I think they make me look quite distinguished, actually. Lemon boy and me started to get along together. Had to plant his seed before we go the lawn in bad weather. It's actually pretty easy being nice to a bitter boy like him. So I got myself a citrus friend. My astigmatism is really bad though. They're 12 and 175. I don't know those numbers. I don't understand. Big ol', thanks for the breathe redeem. And for lol, the new model. It's because I have a little plush. I'm a little plushy! Exclamation point plush. So I have a model to show that it's gonna be like this for the next 15 days. A citrus friend. We're doing well, Amber. Fertilizer. It's run out of rain. What if lemon boy will grow no longer? What if peaches dry of sugar cane? Oh, well. It happens all the time. It happens all
Bippity
the
boppity.
time.
Look at this adorable little gobbity.
'Tis I, the silly little guy, baby. Never. There you go. I think it looks a little better. Never. Actually pretty easy being nice to a bitter boy like him. So I got a bitterest. I brought the lyrics. Night, Leon. Get some sleep. So I got myself a citrus friend. Good news. All my coworkers call my glasses cute. Nice. Congratulations. Big Will, my everything hurts, need meds. Get some painkillers or something. Take care of yourself, alright? Alright, time to do color.
Fun fact, half of the bones in your body are located in your hands.
No. Nuh-uh. What about your ribs? They got a lot there. Dripping on their halos, get them drunk on rose water. See how dirty I can get them, doling out their fragile tears, grip their tiny wings. Anything you say again, it will be held against you. So only say my name, and will be held against you. Anything you say again, it will be held against you. So only say my name. If heaven's big brings hell's rain, then I'll trade all my tomorrows for just one yesterday. For just one yesterday. I want to teach you a lesson in the worst kind of way. Will I trade all my tomorrows for just one yesterday? For just one yesterday. 27 bones in each hand. What? Dude, this song was my college life. This song is so good. I like this song quite a bit. I don't have the right look or the right looks, but I got
How do you
twice
call a
the
magician who's
heart.
incredibly good with cooking? A sorcerer.
Okay. Alright. Alright. That's a good one. That's a good one. So, but 44 is not half of 200? That's not quite how it works. Yeah. I think that's right, though. 44 is not half. 50% is 100. So we're, oh wow, we're over 50, we're at 63% funded. Dang, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Spill my guts. The world would never look at you the same way. Now I'm here to give you all my love. Away, away, away. Brings hell's rain, then I'll trade all my tomorrows for just one yesterday. For just one yesterday.
What do you call a lost lycanthrope? A werewolf.
Okay, yes, you got me with that one. You got me with that one. That was pretty good. Oh, thank you for the ear wiggles. I've gotten my plush this month, but I had to get a new laptop. I was getting sick, half my buttons not working at sometimes. Understandable, Supers in Blue. You do what you gotta do. Understandable. Oh no, Roswell, I'm sorry you scratched up the skin of your bird. Oh no. That's rough, buddy. Oh, it is a music video. Let's see. I want some more Fall Out Boy. I miss Fall Out Boy. Wonder what they're up to. Let's see. Save Rock and Roll's a pretty good one. What's Sugar We're Going Down? I don't think I've really heard this one very often. It sounds familiar.
Do you promise that the honey plush won't be a Chucky or Annabelle situation?
Yeah, I probably. At most, she will just draw little things in your sketchbook for fun. How much longer and how much more money do you think it would take to make a select few of those plushies a special blep variant? Great question. I don't actually know how much that would take. You would have to talk to Makeship about that. Because I don't know. Little blep version, like... Sugar, we're going down swinging. Christmas remembering it's half your bones in your body and your hands and feet. That makes more sense. It's a lot of small bones in there. Alright, I got this. We can do this. We can finish this meme and I can go to sleep.
I'll do one better. An alligator walks in a bar and asks the crocodile, "Have you seen my friend?" The crocodile says back, "I think he came in at 5.
Okay. Oh, Cayman. Okay. Alright, I get that one now. I get it. That's a pretty good one. That's a pretty good one, honestly. Well done. Well played. Sugar, we're going down swinging. But just make a tongue with Velcro on the back and you can have your own blood plush and head. True, you could just make a little Velcro. That could be cute. There we go. Hello, Johnny. Welcome back.
How's about a save for your art? Hope it's been going well.
Good idea. It's been going pretty good, but having fun with it, honestly. I'm just taking it easy and chilling. It's been a week, so I think it's nice that we can just relax and not stress too much. Because there are a lot of things to stress about, so we're not gonna let everything stress us out. That's a bad idea. I think that's bad for our hearts. First Plush Honey feared how this would hold her back. Now she's just over it. I'm going home and I said, but taking tomorrow now, don't wake up dead. This is the road to ruin, and we're starting at the end. Say yeah, let's be alone together. You can stay young forever, even from the top of your lungs, lungs. Say yeah, let's be alone together. You can stay young forever. So you stay young.
What did the wanted poster for the escaped halfling divination wizard say? Small, medium, at large.
Ah, yes, I recall that one. That's a good one. Small, medium, at large. Nobody anymore in that. Yeah, my heart is like a stallion, and they love it more when it's broken. Do you wanna feel beautiful? Do you wanna? Yeah, I'm outside the door, invite me in. We can go back and play pretend. I'm on deck, yeah, I'm up next. Tonight I'm high as a running chest. I don't know what I'm done. Troubled soul. I'm just floundering around on Twitch and I stumbled upon you. I've never met you before, but you seem super cool. Earned a follow. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much, Morvin. The reason I look like this right now is because I have a plush campaign going with Makeship. So after 15 days, I will look a little bit different. And that's okay. We're gonna have fun with it while I'm a plush, even though it's a curse. So we'll deal with it. You can stay young forever. You'll stay young. I want to adjust the skin tone of this. It's a little too pink. My heart is like a stallion and they love it more when it's broken. Do you wanna feel beautiful? Do you wanna? Yeah. I'm outside the door, invite me in so we can go back and play pretend. I'm on deck, yeah, I'm up next. Tonight I'm high as
A tree blight covered in bacon jumps out of the forest at you. It's a ham bush.
Got that. It'd be a funny bit if after 15 days the wizard turned you human for the rest of the year. Could be kind of funny, honestly. I do like the human model. It's a pretty good model. It's probably the most advanced honey model I've made, with exception of what's to come, you know? Room for one more troubled soul. I don't know where I'm going, but I don't think I'm going home. Innocent, I'll check in tomorrow if I don't wake up dead. This is the road to ruin, and it started at the end. Oh my gosh, Power Boar, let's go. Somewhere too far for us to find. Forgotten the taste and smell of a world that she's left behind. It's all about the exposure, the lens I told her. The angles are all wrong now, she's ripping wings off of butterflies. Alright, that's pretty good.
This one is gonna hurt. Why was the island surrounded by yellow water? It's not continent.
I think I get that one. I think I get this one. Oh. Miss the Honeybee model. That was a good model. It was very cute. There's more? There's always more. There's always more with honey. What's the character limit on TTS? I believe it is. Let me double check for y'all. Coiled up on the dirty ground. Their friends finally came to save her, and the rest she can figure out. I think it is 300 characters. There's a bee model? Yeah, silly cute little bee model. I've had so many models that I've made or been gifted.
I sent my hearing aid in for repair. I think they are unreliable. I've heard nothing since.
Okay, my brain took like a good 10 seconds to go like, how does that work? Yeah, they'd be unreliable if they didn't work. What do you mean, honey? It's like, okay, I understand now. I read it again and I understood. I get it. I get it. I get it. Excuse me. There we go. Because your real life is tragic. Yeah, we built up a world of magic. Now it's time for the shading. Alright, it's really drastic shading.
4 all by checkmate and 1 with a single knight somehow with a perfect trap. Confirmed honey is a good luck charm because I've been playing like dog shit most of the day.
Something about hanging out in the streams helps with chess, apparently. I'm glad you're playing well, Alucard. Majestic Grain, happy 7 months. Welcome on back. How are you doing, Goblin? Sorting through my magic card collection. Now my shoulders hurt. Oh no! Make sure you sit up. Take care of yourself. You're doing a lot of small, minute movements when you're moving around, so be careful. Chat in this picture is us for sure, going crazy over the plush Honey and praising the wizard while Honey's just calmed down and grumpy acceptance. Yup. Absolutely. Alright, let's do the shading now.
I lost my eyesight a while back, and now, no matter how hard I've looked for it, I haven't seen hide nor tail of it since.
Y'all are funny, what the heck? How are y'all so funny? It's against the rules to be funnier than the streamer, I think. What multiply, I think. Yeah, multiply is a good one. This is a good one. Well, if you wanted honesty, that's all you had to say. I never want to let you down or have you go. It's better off this way with all the dirty looks. The photographs your boyfriend took. Remember when you broke your foot?
You took all the sweet, so we're left with the funny.
You took all the sweets, we're left with the funny. What if I was sweet and funny? What if I could do both? What if I could be both for y'all? Genuinely, something that I grew up with that very much affected me is people would go like, oh, honey, you're so funny. And I'd be like, I'm being genuine. I'm being so serious and honest and making honest observations. And I think y'all think I'm joking. And I don't know how to be funny. So I hope you still enjoy my company. Genuinely is something that I always had a tough time with when I was a kid, is because what other people thought was humor was not really me being funny. It was me just saying honest and earnest things. If people were like, you're so funny, who thinks of that? And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know.
Childbearing testes was a banger.
I mean, so for real, I do know that's funny, but it's also a very honest observation of like, who says that? Why would you say that? I think if you say a compliment, there should be an equivalent for every gender, and that's the truth of the matter. If you say someone has childbearing hips, you should look at someone else who has testes and go, those are childbearing making testes. Look at those baby makers. Like, why would you say that to someone? Why? So glad I still. It's a great clip. Honestly, it's a really good one. Honey, you joker. Oh, she's so funny. She's so funny. At Red Impact, thank you for the posture check. Someone asked me to grab something for them at the store. I made a list and they thought it was a joke. But that's so serious. Like, if they want something, make a joke.
A humbledy plush for you.
A little plush. Thank you, Blood Asp. Gotta use the phrase childbearing testes on my BF. Go for it. Go for it. Go ahead. Because yeah, genuinely, when someone says that, because that is something that people say to femme people. They're like, wow, what childbearing hips? And it's just like, why are you... What? Why? Why would you do that? Such, I'm saving look at those baby makers next time someone sends me an art of a naked guy. Good one. Honestly, keep that in your pocket. Phrase baby carrying arms. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's also, like, I also find it just weird, personally, to go like, ooh, wow, look at how good you would be at making babies. It's just like, why? What? Why is that important? That's
The line
my
between
thing, though.
being funny and being serious is so very thin.
Yeah. That's the wrong one. Multiply. There it is. Check out the child delivering tube on that. You meant I will defy biology. Reason I say this is because I want childbearing hips. Listen, nothing wrong with that. If you want childbearing hips, you go. Follow your dreams. Technology has come a long way, you know? We never know where it's going to be in the future. Soon we can have LGBT, like, perhaps one day trans women will be able to give birth safely. And then we can also have mpreg as a side effect. Listen, it makes sense.
Did you hear about the movie with the guy who loves naps? It didn't do well at first, but it became a sleeper hit.
You got me, Zooch. Okay, you got me with that one. What? It's true, Johnny. It's true. Listen. I wish for the day that day's a trans girl would be awesome. It would be cool. If people who wanted to give birth could give birth, how awesome would that be, you know? Defy biology. We already do that. When people are like, it defies biology, it's just like, yeah. We already do that, though. Like, we do that on a daily basis. It's great. What do you mean? It is awesome. Some people will be like, I'm so excited for body mods in Cyberpunk, but then go like, oh, but giving birth is only for women. It's like, come on, broaden your horizons. Open your mind. Think of the possibilities.
An incarcerated assassin admitted that in the past that he performed a hit in a rice field with an antiquated statuette. This is his first time performing a knick-knack paddywhack.
I gave y'all too much power, it seems. Such, we need a can get pregnant checkbox in our human menu. It would make things so much easier for so many people. Exactly. Exactly. Like, broaden your horizons. Open your mind to the possibilities, you know? Why? Listen. Why should only women be able to give birth? We're excluding the men. The people who are born cis men. We're excluding them. Aren't you tired of being excluded? Let them in there. Science. Get on it. Truly. Truly. It's so important.
But have you heard that one song about a guy who makes maps? It was at the top of all the charts.
Y'all are funny. How good y'all ladies got that. We do not. We do not. I'm gonna be so for real. The human body not built for pregnancy. Just look at all the devastating things that happen during pregnancy. Not built for it. A story that we'll never forget. Never forget. I feel like honey is everything that is good in life. I would invade any country if you wanted to. Thank you. I feel like that's a lot of responsibility. It is fun to say I will defy biology to get you pregnant. Okay, yes, that is a very funny joke, and I do find it really funny. It's just like... I do love those comics where it's just like...
Today on stream, honey give a passionate defense of mpreg. Yowie_goblin hours.
Yes. Yes. People want to make the stupid argument, but hips can't do it. Fem-hips can't either. Like... Do you know how many C-sections there are? We are not built for this. We are built to be silly little guys and have fun and frolic. You got me all fucked up. Oh no. We'll make it magic, oh dear Lord. When me are the difference between real love and the love on TV. Love on TV. My old aches become new again.
Giant redwoods are so cool, they just have something incredibly special. It's hard to describe if you haven't seen them. A certain J. sequoia.
Alucard, I produce about 3 times the average man. I've actually had this checked. Compounded with the fact that I'm allergic to condoms. God told me my job is to breathe if I want to make more. If you would like to make a family when you find someone who also wants to make a family with you, good luck to you. I hope for a safe pregnancy and child rearing experience, you know? Evolution just throws spaghetti at the wall to see what sticks. Yes, it does. It really does. Whoa, where did the party go? We're getting it on the phone.
I do not trust stairs. They are always up to something.
Y'all are making dangerous jokes now. Alright, that's pretty good. Now just get the background to work. Most people don't realize everyone can lactate. That is absolutely something that happens. Like, everybody can lactate. You're pretty good. Thank you, Johnny. And Snail Space, thank you for the hydrate. Let's finish this off, and I think we'll call it a stream. Because I'm going to do seed harvesting tomorrow. We have carrot seeds, dill seeds, we have cilantro, and sunflower seeds. That's the other one we're harvesting tomorrow.
I think this is my last TTS of the stream, I think. So I choose violence. Sweet. Sweet violence. Honey. You are an amazing person. A caring and sweet little goblin. From taking interests in your community members' lives, to providing us with a welcoming chill environment in which to make friends. It would not matter if you weren't funny. I'd still watch just because I love being part of the guild.
Thank you, Big Will. Very glad to hear that. Man, I'm so sad I can't be for this seed harvest. Oh, sorry, Meta. I'll be here for the fall stream. That's okay. It happens. I'll probably have more seeds to harvest later, because they come in waves. And so we're just taking it easy. Hi, burning paper giant. I almost said burping paper giant, but welcome in. How you doing? Man. I like Liquor Park.
In recent news, Arnold Schwarzenegger is confirmed to be playing an 18th century composer in an upcoming movie. When asked, he replies, "I'll be back."
Alright. Alright, that's that. That's enough of that today. We got some good artwork done. Look at this. Look at this. We got this. This one's an excellent one. We got this one. And we got this one. Honestly, solid. Solid, good stuff. I do like this one. This is just fun. Burning paper giant. Pretty good. Just had a karage. Oh, karage. I had it with my friends the other day. It was lovely. They came out beautifully. Thank you. I have a couple more, but for now, I think these are good for the evening. I'll probably post them throughout the week just to do plush promo. It'll be fun. Wortman, thanks for the breathe redeem. I love this one. I do really love this one. She looks so
Girl,
disgusted.
Are you
it's
from
great.
Tennessee? Because a song said it was the greenest state, and you've got a green look. Also, good night, honey. Sleep well.
Good night, Balrog. You get some sleep, alright? You take it easy. Man. Linkin Park, her voice is good. I only wanted to Oh, Decode is good. Next art stream, could I get your opinion on some of my works? Absolutely. So, Pokestars, if you'd like to, you can share your work in the Discord into art feedback. I haven't checked it this week because I have been way too busy with life. But if you'd like feedback from not just me, but other artists, absolutely feel free to share and ask
A man
questions.
was driving with
Ooh.
a car full of penguins. A police officer pulled him over and said, "Take those penguins to the zoo." The man promised he would, and the next day the officer saw the same guy with a car full of penguins again. The officer pulled the guy over and said, "I thought I told you to take these penguins to the zoo." "I did," said the guy. "Today I'm taking them to the beach."
That's a long joke. It's a long one. By all means, take care of yourself for giving Little Dinosaur any attention. Absolutely. Also, I will say, if you do share art into the art feedback, do ask for specific feedback. If you ask for general feedback, you will get, if you ask like generally what's wrong or what you can improve on, you will get very general feedback. If you want specific feedback, ask specific questions. Banda Games, thank you for the resub. Happy 7 months. 7 months, here's
Thanks
many
so
more.
much
You're
for
awesome.
today's
Aw,
stream,
thank
honey.
you.
I love you all. See y'all for tomorrow's stream. Honey, got
Thank
love.
you. Thank you, Johnny. All right. Now, I'll be streaming tomorrow at 9 a.m. PDT or noon EST. We're just going to be streaming. It's going to be a hand cam stream, actually, where I'm going to show you me harvesting seeds because it is harvest season. We're going to be harvesting the seeds that I've gotten for my garden because thankfully a lot of the flowers got pollinated and they turned into things that I can use next year. I am so, so excited. I think it'll be a very, very fun time. How do we get here? I know. Ooh, here's someone we can visit. Let me just make sure that they're not ending stream. Yeah, let's go visit this person. I do really like this person's model. I believe, yes, this stream is 18 plus, so do keep that in mind. Minors, get some sleep, go to bed, take care of yourselves, all right? Be good, be kind. We are going to visit, let me just make sure. We're going to visit Vexoria, the Sun Eater. I haven't had the opportunity to raid Vexoria. I love her model artist. Vex also seems like a chill person. I haven't seen too many
Remember
of
to
her
stay
streams, but I
whimsical
really
and
like her
silly.
design. But yes, stay whimsical and silly. Be good. Take care of yourselves. Okay? Have some fun. I'll see y'all nice and early tomorrow, taking it easy and slow because I think we need to do that for a little while. We need to take care of ourselves. Y'all have fun, okay? Go to sleep, miners. It's late. We must sleep. Ugh, little stretch before we get to bed. Warman, thanks for the breathe. But yeah, I will see y'all nice and early tomorrow morning. Please be sure to take it easy. Be good to yourselves. And we're gonna rest. Thank you for being so kind to me today. I really, really appreciate y'all being patient and being nice. Thank you. All right, y'all be good. I will see you soon. Bye bye.